Hello,
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 hello, hello, hello,
hello, hello, hello, hello,
hello.
hello, hello,
Yeah,
hello, hello,
hello.
hello,
Tun sakte bro आप.
hello,
Yeah,
hello,
tun
hello.
तो हेलो दोस्तों, कैसे हैं आप लोग। मैं हूं आपका नाइट्रो फ्रॉम नाइट्रो गेमिंग। 1 सेकेंड। हाँ, तो कैसे हैं आप लोग। तो आप लोगों के लिए मैं आज एक मैच लेके आया हूँ जो होगा MLBB का टूर्नामेंट, जो हमें कोई और स्पॉन्सर कर रहे हैं। तो उसके मैचेस हमें सारे जो रूल्स वगैरह है वो सारे हमारे व्यूअर्स को अभी हमारे साथ जो स्पॉन्सरशिप जुड़े हुए हैं वो हमें सारे रूल्स अभी अपडेट दे देंगे। जितने भी लोग आए हैं, आई होप आप सब फाइन होंगे। आज का मैचेस मोबाइल लेजेंड, इसमें काफ़ी इंटरेस्टिंग मैचेस होने वाले हैं। काफ़ी लोग इधर जो है मोबाइल लेजेंड खेल चुके हैं, और जो नहीं खेलते हैं उनको भी पता होगा कि मोबाइल लेजेंड्स क्लैश ऑफ क्लैंस की तरह एक मोबा गेम है। सेम गेम है बट टैक्टिक्स उसके अलग है। तो सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन आपको अभी रूल्स के साथ हमारे साथ जो जुड़े हुए हैं वो बताएंगे। तो अभी हमारे साथ शायद येरुबन जुड़े हुए हैं। क्या आप सुन पा रहे हैं? जी, वेलकम टू द जी वेलकम टू द स्ट्रीमिंग। तो आप जितने भी रूल्स है वो सारे हमारे अगर ऑडियंस को बता देंगे कि मैच का जो टूर्नामेंट्स के जो रूल्स वगैरह है वो किस तरीके से आपने सेट किया, वो एक बार अपडेट दे दीजिए एक बार। वन सेकंड जी, एक बार आप 1 सेकंड शुरू से, 1 मिनट आप शुरू से स्टार्ट कीजिए, आपकी वॉइस नहीं जा रही थी।
हेलो हेलो, हाँ।
जी, आप
तो पहला
बताइए।
रूल है कि जा रहे हैं ना।
जी
तो पहला रूल ये है कि टूर्नामेंट में 10 बैन होगा, लेकिन हम लोग टूर्नामेंट लॉबी नहीं ले पा रहे क्योंकि कुछ इश्यू की वजह से। तो हम लोग कस्टम लॉबी में खेलेंगे। तो ऐसा करेंगे कि टूर्नामेंट लॉबी में जब सारा टीम लॉबी में आ जाएगा तो इस टीम जो है कि
हेलो,
दो दो हीरो चैट पे बैन करेंगे, और बाकी का
आवाज नहीं जा
जो बैन है।
स्ट्रीम पे
हेलो,
आवाज नहीं जा रही। ये रो स्ट्रीम पे आवाज नहीं जा रही।
नहीं, वो मैंने कर दिया, अब जा रहा होगा।
ठीक है।
जा रहे कि नहीं?
नहीं, जा रहा है, आवाज जा रहा है।
अब वॉइस
हाँ ठीक
क्लियर
है।
है।
हम्म, तो थ्री बैंस हम लोग गेम पे एस रेगुलर करेंगे, और टू टू बैंस जो कि दो एक टीम दो दो बैन करेगा, तो 4 बैंस हम लोग चैट पे करना पड़ेगा क्योंकि टूर्नामेंट लॉबी। और दूसरा रूल है कि ट्रैश टॉकिंग जो बिल्कुल भी अलाउड नहीं है, वो एकदम स्ट्रिक्टली बैन है। बट रिकॉल स्पैम अलाउड है। रिकॉल स्पैम तुम जितना भी हो कर सकते हो। और तीसरा रूल जो है कि इस टीम को एक बैन मिलेगा, बट फॉर दैट यू हैव टू टाइप पॉज। कुछ और लाइक जैसे कि लैग ऐसे कुछ इशू टाइप करने से नहीं होगा, लेकिन तुम्हें पॉज टाइप करना पड़ेगा, तभी तुमको एक बैन मतलब एक पॉज दिया जाएगा। ईच मैच एक एक टीम को एक बार पॉज दिया जाएगा। और फिफ्थ रूल जो है कि एनी प्लेयर या कुछ जो टीम जो ट्रस्ट टॉक करता है वो टीम को डायरेक्ट डिस्क्वालीफाई किया जाएगा। और हम नेटवर्क इशू या पिंग इशू ये हम लोग का टूर्नामेंट मतलब जो मैनेजमेंट टीम के ऊपर नहीं आएगा। जो अब लोग का प्रॉब्लम है ना, अगर किसी लैग हो गया वगैरह तो हम लोग का मतलब वो नहीं होगा। तो रूल्स इतना ही है।
जी, तो एक बार मैं फिर से अपने ऑडियंस के बारे रूल्स एक बार सिंपली मैं क्लियर बता दूं। इधर MLBB में COT की तरह कस्टम टूर्नामेंट लॉबी अवेलेबल नहीं होता है। वो लॉबी आपको चाहिए तो आपको जो भी मूनटान है शायद इधर का, तो उनसे आपको परमिशन लेना पड़ता है उस लॉबी के लिए। बट कस्टम लॉबी टूर्नामेंट लॉबी की तरह 10 का रूल रखेंगे। 6 बैन हम लॉबी में रखेंगे, 4 बैन हम चैट में लॉबी में करेंगे, क्योंकि 10 बैन हम एक बार में नहीं कर सकते। तो 4 बैन हम चैट्स में करेंगे लॉबी में, वो रिपीट नहीं होगा। और जो 6 बैन है वो जैसे हम कस्टम पिकिंग के टाइम पे आता है, वो 6 बैन हम वहाँ पे देखेंगे। सेकंड है, ट्रैश टॉक बिल्कुल अलाउड नहीं है। जो भी कोई ट्रैश टॉक करेगा उस टीम का डिस्क्वालीफाई कर दिया जाएगा। और थर्ड रूल सिंपल सा है कि आई थिंक क्या रूल था, कौन सा पॉइंट मिस कर रहा हूँ मैं भूल गया।
ट्रस्ट
हाँ,
टॉक
पॉज वाला जी,
वगैरह।
पॉज वाला। पॉज वाला, अगर
हाँ।
आपकी टीम को, दोनों ही टीम को एक एक पॉज मिलेगा। अगर आपको पॉज लेना है तो आपको पॉज टाइप करना पड़ेगा। आपकी टीम को पॉज चाहिए, उसके बाद रिज्यूम के लिए आपको मैसेज करना पड़ेगा, गेम रिज्यूम करके वो टेक्स्ट लिखना पड़ेगा, जिससे कि सबको इन्फॉर्मेशन मिले।
और
एंड
पॉज ऑल चैट में टाइप करना पड़ेगा, टीम में नहीं।
जी, ऑल चैनल से कि दोनों टीम को पता चलेगा कि आप पॉज ले रहे हैं। ठीक है जी, यही है, यही रूल्स है। और प्राइस पूल वगैरह जो है वो भी अभी हमेशा आने वाले हैं कि प्राइस पूल वगैरह क्या है। तो वही सारे प्राइस पूल के बारे में एक बार बता दीजिए क्या है, क्योंकि काफ़ी लोग प्राइस पूल के बारे में जानना चाह रहे हैं कि व्हाट इज़ प्राइस पूल।
ठीक है। हेलो हेलो हेलो।
जी जी।
प्राइस पूल इतना ज्यादा नहीं, क्योंकि लोकल टूर्नामेंट है, और एंट्री फी भी कम ही रखे हम लोग, सिर्फ एंट्री फी से मात्र 10 रुपीज रखे हैं ना। तो प्राइस पूल है 1K, जो कि कैश कैश है।
जी
और 109 डायमंड्स या इमोट हर 5 मेंबर को मिलेगा, जो मतलब फाइनल्स में जीतेगा ना।
जी।
और बेस्ट एमवीपी को, जो फाइनल्स का बेस्ट एमवीपी होगा, वो उसको 109 डायमंड्स और एक्स्ट्रा में मिलेगा।
ओके। तो ये है कि
हम्म।
टीम को 1 के अमाउंट जो है वो फिक्स मिलेगा ही, और इंडिविजुअल प्लेयर्स को 109 डायमंड्स उन्हें रिवॉर्ड दिया जाएगा, और मतलब अमाउंट्स के साथ इंडिविजुअल सबको 109 डायमंड दिया जाएगा, और जो बेस्ट एमवीपी होगा फाइनल्स में उसको एक्स्ट्रा 109 डायमंड्स का जो रिवॉर्ड दिया जाएगा। जी ये रूल्स।
यस, इतने ही है।
जी थैंक यू फॉर योर इन्फॉर्मेशन। तो अभी मैच हमारा जो 7 बजे जुड़ जाएगा, तो हमारे साथ इंडिया के वन ऑफ द बेस्ट कास्टर, जिन्होंने अभी हमारे रिसेंट क्लैश ऑफ टाइटन्स के ऑफिशियल ई स्पोर्ट्स में भी उन्होंने कास्टिंग करा है। मैं ज़ोरदार क्या कहूँ, तालियां तो नहीं बोल सकता, लेकिन ज़ोरदार तालियों के साथ एनर्जेटिक एनर्जी के साथ में अपने दोस्त, जिनकी वजह से आज मैं इनसे मिल पा रहा हूँ, ScaredYet का मैं वेलकम करना चाहूँगा। ScaredYet, आप हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए हैं?
हाँ ब्रो, मैं हूँ। थैंक्स फॉर दैट इंट्रोडक्शन यार, लाइक दैट्स टू मच, बट सीरियसली थैंक्स अ लॉट।
नहीं नहीं, इतना चलता है, क्योंकि आपने हमारे COT का जो ऑफिशियल टूर्नामेंट था उसमें आपने 4 चांद दिए। जिस तरीके के आपने मैचेस में कास्टिंग करे थे, वो सबको देख के मैच देखने में तो मज़ा आया ही था, बट जो कास्टिंग के समय जो आपकी कास्टिंग था ना, उस मैच को है ना 2 गुना लेवल, नेक्स्ट लेवल लेके गया। मैं भी कहूँगा कि मैंने पूरे मैच बैठ के मैंने देखा है, अदरवाइज मैं कभी भी स्ट्रीमिंग नहीं देखता हूँ, बट कास्ट इतने अच्छे हो तो कोई भी हम मैच इंजॉय कर सकते हैं। तो काफ़ी मज़ा आया आपके साथ मैच कास्टिंग देखने में हमें।
थैंक यू मैन, थैंक्स अ लॉट। मुझे खुद मजा आया कास्टिंग करने यार, इतनी सारी टीम सारे इतना बढ़िया खेल रही थी, लाइक लेजिट बहुत फन आया, एंड आई इम्प्रूव्ड अ लॉट। लाइक आई वाज वेरी बैड एट डे 1, but I improved a lot by the time we reached semi-finals and finals, man.
जी
And
जी जी।
thank you for that introduction.
कोई दिक्कत नहीं। तो मैं आप सबको बता दूंगा, जो भी मेरे ऑडियंस है, शायद आपको नहीं पता है कि ScaredYet ऑलरेडी MLBB से जुड़े हुए थे। उन्होंने COT की कम्युनिटी में कास्टिंग करने के लिए उन्होंने COT के सारे इन्फॉर्मेशन पूरी स्टडी करके वो COT की कास्टिंग गए थे। तो ये बहुत ही एक बेस्ट नेक्स्ट लेवल इन्फॉर्मेशन होता है कि आप कास्टिंग करना तो चाह रहे हैं और आप एक नए गेम को भी सीख के जा रहे हैं। तो उसी से रिलेटेड मैं आपसे क्वेश्चन भी करना चाहूँगा जब तक हमारा मैच स्टार्ट हो रहा है। तो आपने जब COT में कास्टिंग करा था, तो आपको उससे पहले आपने किस टाइप की स्टडी करके गए थे अपने कास्टिंग करने के लिए?
Here I'll be very honest. Like since COT is also a MOBA and ML is also a MOBA, तो MOBA की जो similarities थी वो तो थी, but then I knew that हर hero different है, उनके skills different है, COT की rotations different है, there was dragon and there was slayer, कई सारी चीजें पढ़नी थी। एंड साइड बाय साइड खुद खेल के देखना था, चीज़ों को टेस्ट करना था कि किस तरीके से लाइक वो चीज़ काम कर रही है, कैसे कैसे लाइक वो चीज़ आगे बढ़ेगी। एंड आई विल बी ऑनेस्ट, मैं एमएल में सारा टाइम आई यूज्ड टू कास्ट इन इंग्लिश, बट दिस वाज लाइक द फर्स्ट टाइम दैट आई वाज डूइंग हिंदी कास्टिंग।
मैंने सुना है बजर करके, इसमें उन्होंने हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन दिया था कि आप एक इंग्लिश कास्टर है और आपने COT के कास्टिंग के अकॉर्डिंग आपने अपने लैंग्वेज और एनर्जी भी लेवल मैनेज किया था।
हाँ, लाइक प्रॉपर सारा चीज चेंज करना था, बिकॉज यार आई वांटेड टू डिलीवर द अ ग्रेट परफॉर्मेंस फॉर एवरीवन हु वर देयर टू वॉच।
नो एक्चुअली काफ़ी इन्जॉय करा, हमें 1% भी ऐसा नहीं लगा कि आप COT के कम्युनिटी में बिल्कुल न्यू हैं। हमें इन्फॉर्मेशन आपने इस तरीके से डिलीवर करा कास्टिंग के टाइम, हमें लगा कि आप एक ऑलरेडी वेल प्लेयर्ड गेम है जो ऑलरेडी कास्टिंग हमारे COT में बहुत टाइम से जुड़े हुए हैं।
थैंक यू मैन,
जी
थैंक यू।
जी जी।
आफ्टर लाइक डे 1 और डे 2 के बाद ना, मतलब जब वो 3 दिन का गैप आया था, तो उसमें आई यूज्ड टू स्टे अप टिल 4 AM and I used to read all the skills, all the descriptions, used to see on the YouTube कि किस तरीके से उस हीरो के साथ खेलते हैं, उसके काउंटर्स क्या है, वो किसको काउंटर करता है। Me as well as Broadcast, we both used to sit there, used to study, and फिर proper हीरो को पहचानना उसके thumbnail से, we used to practice that every day। तो वो जो
जी
3 दिन
जी
थे, I'll be honest, me and Brute, we both probably studied for something you can say around 15-16 hours.
जी, जी।
proper.
और वो तो आपको हमारे जो ऑलरेडी जो कम्युनिटी में है हमारा रायन हार्ड, उन्होंने आपकी काफ़ी हेल्प करी होगी इस मामले में। तो
बहुत हेल्प करी थी,
जी, जी, जी।
बहुत हेल्प करी थी। वो हीरोज के बारे में भी बताता था, कौन सा हीरो किस तरीके से खेलते हैं, कैसे कैसे। ही यूज्ड टू टेल एवरीथिंग, क्योंकि रिगार्डिंग सीओटी वी ऑल नो दैट यूट्यूब पे उतनी ज्यादा चीजें अवेलेबल नहीं है। तो लाइक गाइड वीडियोस एंड ऑल, वो सारी चीज लाइक काइंडा दे आर एब्सेंट ऑन यूट्यूब। सो इट वाज अ हर्डल, बट Reinhardt helped us out in the way.
जी,
And yes, he told us about the items and everything, so that was really good.
जी। तो वो सब तो काफ़ी अच्छा हुआ। तो अभी मैं आपको ये भी बोलना चाहूँगा कि हमारी लॉबी बन चुकी है, तो एक बार एमएलबीबी में आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन पता होगा कि लॉबी कैसे जॉइन करते हैं। तो
Yeah, I'm in game. Just send me one invite. I'll send you the ID. Like, I'll tell you the ID right now.
ओके, आई डोंट नो हाउ टू ऐड फ्रेंड्स, बट लेट मी चेक। सो आई
Okay,
थिंक
then
या
you tell. Yeah, then you
या
tell
या
me your
नो,
ID. I'll
मैं
send
आज
it.
ही टेल मी योर एंड आई थिंक आई गॉट द टेल मी द आईडी नंबर
1828.
Hello, hello.
या
Send your ID to Yerobun.
ऑन
Yeah,
ग्रुप।
okay.
ओके,
You
ऑन
don't need to
ग्रुप।
type it here.
ओके, ओके,
You just
ओके। तो
1828. Okay, sent on WhatsApp. I've sent it on WhatsApp. So, are we casting in English or in Hindi?
जी, इधर कंफर्टेबल आप जिस लैंग्वेज में करना चाहे आप कर सकते हैं, और आपके साथ जो होंगे वो भी सेकंड कास्टर होंगे, दोनों ही लॉबी डिसाइड करेंगे, मतलब तो दोनों ही देख लीजिए कुछ लैंग्वेज में कंफर्टेबल होंगे। हमारे साथ सेकंड कास्टर कौन है वो भी हमारे जो वो हमें अपडेट दे देंगे कौन होंगे अभी।
Yeah, we can basically cast in Hindi or in English, dependent on the what the viewers want to see, right? If they want to see English casting, then we can do in English, and if they want Hindi, then we can do in Hindi.
Sure, lovely. Yeah.
नो, एक्चुअली ऑडियंस दोनों ही लैंग्वेज में कंफर्टेबल है, तो जिस लैंग्वेज में भी आप कंफर्टेबल है कास्टिंग करने में फुल एनर्जेटिक में, आप वो लैंग्वेज आप सेलेक्ट कर सकते हैं, वैसे कोई इशू नहीं है।
let's do it in both language.
या इट कैन बी
Why
वेरी
not?
वेल।
Yeah, we've got how many matches? We've probably got 3 matches, right? 2 or 3 matches.
Yes. Today it's 3 matches.
Sure, then ऐसा कर लेते हैं, फर्स्ट इन इंग्लिश, देन इन हिंदी, देन अगेन इन इंग्लिश, इस तरीके से कर लेते हैं।
इससे अच्छा होगा ना दोनों ही मैच के बीच में जिस लैंग्वेज में आपको जब स्विच करना पड़े आप स्विच कर सकते हो अपने कंफर्टेबल के अकॉर्डिंग।
चलो डन, देन वी कैन डू लाइक दैट। कैन यू सेंड मी द यूट्यूब लिंक एज वेल साइड बाय साइड ऑन व्हाट्सएप?
श्योर। मैं आपको तो मेरे पास आपका कॉन्टैक्ट नंबर तो है नहीं,
Yerobun will send it.
या
It's
वो
on
आपको दे
management.
देंगे, मैनेजमेंट की साइड से आपको रिसीव हो जाएगा। और
I really love the description. Really love it, man. Thank you, thank you.
कुछ नहीं है इतना आपके लिए भी, आप मज़ा आएगा देखो। तो मैं अपने जितने भी मेरे व्यूअर्स हैं उन सबको ही बता दूं, हमारे साथ अभी ScaredYet जुड़े हुए हैं, तो वो हमारे इस मैच को कास्ट करेंगे जी। और जितने भी लोग नए हैं प्लीज़ सब्सक्राइब करें, फ्यूचर में इस तरीके के और भी आपको कास्टिंग के साथ मैचेस और काफ़ी MLBB COT मोबा के काफ़ी मैचेस आपको इधर देखने को मिल सकते हैं फ्यूचर में भी। तो अभी हमारे ScaredYet के साथ हमारा बहुत कांटेक्ट हो गया, तो आई होप फ्यूचर में हमारे साथ उनके साथ थोड़े से और कोलैबोरेशन हमें देखने को मिलेंगे।
Obviously, man. Of course, मिलेंगे. Like there's no doubts to that. MLBB, I'm always up for ML.
जी। और मेरे को अभी भी याद है लास्ट टाइम आपने हम मतलब डिस्कॉर्ड में आपसे बात हुई थी हमारी, तो आप कहते हैं आपको अपॉर्चुनिटी चाहिए, तो अपॉर्चुनिटी जब आपको मिला ना कि मैंने COT के इंस्टा पोस्ट पे देखा कि ScaredYet इज कास्टिंग फॉर ऑफिशियल इन COT's अपकमिंग eSports, सो दैट आई वाज शॉक्ड। मैं लिटरली आपसे बात करना चाहता था और आपको उस टाइम को कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट करना चाहता था, बट उस समय में मेरा कॉन्टैक्ट नहीं हुआ, तो मैंने बजरगर को बोला और मैं एक प्रोजेक्ट दी, तो मैंने बजरगर को बोला कि आपको हमारे साइड से कॉन्ग्रेचुलेट बोले, क्योंकि हम काफ़ी ज़्यादा खुश थे कि आपको एक अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला जिस बारे में हम आपसे डिस्कस कर रहे थे एक पहले ही, और अगले दिन वो अपॉर्चुनिटी मिला। काफ़ी मज़ा आया वो देख के मुझे।
I really feel lucky for that, honestly, because that talk with you all that night, it kind of helped me a lot. It really helped me a lot, and it was a difficult decision. I'll be very honest. It was a difficult decision to take, to go to that different city and studio
Yeah.
cast. But yeah, I had fun, and I'm really glad I took on that opportunity, and I flew there. I casted. I'm really happy, and audience was also really, really good and supportive. I saw the comments, and yes, Berserker also wished me and he congratulated me as well, and I'm really glad for each and everything. Yeah.
या अब तो मैं कहूँगा, मैं लिटरली कहूँगा, मैं तो कास्टिंग के मामले में मैं आपका और ब्रॉडकास्ट का फैन हो चुका था। जिस तरीके से आप रैप करते थे ना वो गैंग के टाइम, मैं तो कहूँगा भाई नेक्स्ट लेवल में। स्पेशली मैं आपका और उनके जब दोनों का साथ में आता है ना उस मैच में,
हाँ
पर्सनली
जी।
मैं पूरे स्पीकर को फुल वॉल्यूम में करके बैठता। मैंने कहा हाँ अब आएगा एक गेम जहाँ पे हमें आएगा मज़ा देखने में, तो उस लेवल फुल एक्साइटेड रहता था पूरे टाइम पे ही।
I'll try my best to do the same thing here as well. I'll try in English my level best. और हिंदी में भी अगर हो पाया तो I'll definitely try कि अभी मैं वो उसी टाइप की कास्टिंग करके दिखाऊं सबको।
नहीं, वो कोई इशू नहीं है अभी, हमें बस वो लेवल देखना ही जो होता है, तो वो मज़ा ही आएगा कि जिस लेवल में हम एक्साइटेड कर रहते हैं। और हमारे
Sure,
साथ
man.
अभी काफ़ी MLBB के भी फैंस जुड़े हुए हैं। आई होप वो काफ़ी लोगों MLBB के जो प्लेयर्स हैं वो आप ऑलरेडी जानते हैं। तो मैं आपसे एक ही चीज़ ये पूछना भी चाहूँगा, आप MLBB में यानी मोबा कम्युनिटी में आप कब से जुड़े? क्योंकि मैं मोबा में सिर्फ और सिर्फ 1 साल ही हुए होंगे शायद मैं मोबा में जुड़ा हूँ। उससे पहले मैं थोड़ी स्टडीज़ ही था तो उस समय था नहीं, तो मैं रिसेंटली मोबा में जुड़ा। तो आप इतने टाइम से कास्टिंग करते हो, तो मोबा में आप कब से जुड़े हुए?
I mean, I've been playing ML. Let me check. मैं साइड बाय साइड चेक भी कर सकता हूँ. I'll tell you the exact date. मैं कब से था इसमें share right. So I've been in this game for 1,602 days. So basically that turns out to be how many days?
हाउ
Let me
मेनी
see.
डेज?
Yeah, I mean how many years? It's probably मैं 17 या 18 से खेल रहा हूँ ये game.
और
One.
एटलीस्ट 5-6 ईयर्स?
Yeah, I've been playing this game for 4 to 5 years. Yeah, right. I've been playing this game for
ओके।
4 to 5 years.
तो जी, तो इस हिसाब से जब मैंने 12th कंप्लीट करा है तो उस टाइम से आप खेल रहे हैं, उससे भी पहले?
Yeah,
उससे भी
I started.
पहले?
Yeah, I started this game in my 11th or 12th. So I
ओके ओके
remember that.
ओके।
Hello, hello.
Everywhere. Hey,
Hello. Am I audible?
जी
yeah,
यस
you
यू आर
are.
ऑडिबल।
इंटरप्ट करने के लिए सॉरी। हाँ, लेकिन हम लोग मैच स्टार्ट करने वाले, तो जैसे कि अब हमने बोला था ना 10 बेंच होगा।
जी जी जी, तो आई थिंक फर्स्ट बैन आई थिंक यहाँ पे 1-1
अभी क्या या
और वेलेना, माशा और जूलियन, हमें
हाँ,
4 बैन देखने को मिला है।
यस यस। तो हम लोग अभी मैच स्टार्ट कर रहे हैं ना।
ओके ओके, तो मैं अपने ऑडियंस को बता दूँ 10 में से 4 बैन्स ऑलरेडी हो चुके हैं। 1-1, वैलेंटीना, माशा, जूलियन, और ये 4 बैन हो चुके हैं। और नेक्स्ट के जो 6 बैन होंगे वो हमें इन गेम में मैच में देखने को मिलेंगे। और हमारे साथ अभी कास्टिंग आपके साथ अभी जो कंटिन्यू करेंगे वो स्केयरडैट के साथ कौन कास्टिंग करेंगे अभी आपको इन्फॉर्मेशन। मैं यहाँ से अभी साइन आउट लेता हूँ, मैं बैकग्राउंड में रहूँगा और अभी ये सारा का सारा जिम्मा मैं स्केयरडैट और उनके साथ जो को कास्टर होंगे मैं उनके सर पे छोड़ के जाता हूँ। बेस्ट ऑफ लक गाइस।
Thank you. Just last question. Last question. बता the names of the teams. Blue पे कौन है? Red पे कौन है?
ये आपको येरुबैन कंफर्म बता पाएंगे क्योंकि इसकी अपडेट हमें भी नहीं है। तो येरुबैन आप एक बार इनको इन्फॉर्मेशन दे दीजिए कौन सी टीम कौन है।
ठीक है। So on the left we have Kapis eSports and on the right we have Yanopai eSports.
Okay, okay. So I'll just address them with the squad names KPS and YP. Perfect. So yeah, who's gonna be the co-caster?
Hello guys.
Hey,
Hey,
hey
ScaredYet.
man.
Yeah.
Hey,
Okay,
Skate
my
Designer.
yeah. Okay, my let me introduce me first. My name is K9. So I'm from management group and I'm doing the casting and everything on. So they just put me in casting. They put me in management. So yeah, I'm here.
Lovely man, lovely,
Yeah.
lovely. Welcome K9. So I'm just gonna welcome the audience as well. You guys are watching an amazing tournament in front of you, and yes, the casters for this match will be ScaredYet. I'll be joined by the amazing K9. We've got Team KPS on the blue side, YP on the red side. Bans are in front of us. 4 heroes were already banned: Valentina, Masha, 1-1, and Julian. And the next 4 bans: Faramis, Fanny, Atlas, as well as Beatrix. So K9, I'm gonna ask you, how do you feel about the bans that are in front of us? A few of them are probably respect bans.
So you can see these are very high level bands. So people don't usually ban Fanny and Beatrix in mythic lobbies. They are like glory bands. So yeah, players here are very experienced here. You can see they picked Franco and Thamus. So they and Bellman. So they are going for sustain here.
Absolutely. Franco, we know that those hooks he can land are just absolutely out of this world. And those ultimates that, he can land, he can suppress any one target, and then your whole team can actually go on and compensate to that.
Frank,
Plus,
one hook from Franco in late game that can change the whole game.
exactly. You can be just losing the whole game while he lands that one hook on the enemy marksman, gets them in the tower, and finishes them off. We've seen a lot of montages as well on YouTube, and it's actually fun to watch. Plus,
Uh,
looking at the Xavier pick, Xavier is a pretty good mage for me right now because it's got the mobility as well as the burst damage and the sustain. I mean, the crowd control.
the crowd control in Xavier is very, very good. You can say they picked Leo mod as a hyper. So it's they put Leo mod on hyper, na? Yeah. I thought Thamus will be going hyper, but they are choosing Leo mod.
It is possible that he has the retribution right now, but we can probably see, a last minute switch. Maybe Thams will go into the jungle and they're gonna send the Leo on the side. Leo has been buffed recently, so I feel like that
हाँ,
it is viable in the jungle for now.
हिंदी में जो भी सुनना चाहते हैं हम हिंदी में भी बोलेंगे. We will switch to Hindi also sometime.
Yes, of course, we will be in just a few minutes. Maybe if you continue watching. Now, looking at the ban, we can see Lolita has been banned from the side of KPS. So, um, I believe that's a target ban at this point because they probably don't want to play against that hero and KPS शायद हो सकता है इस कॉम्पोजिशन के साथ जाए जिसमें कि वो थोड़े आसपास ज्यादा रहेंगे और हमें पता है लॉलिता की जो अल्टीमेट है वो एक ही बार में सीधा एक एरिया में स्टन मारती है तो
मुझे लगता है मुझे पर्सनली लगता है कि टीम केपीएस जो है वो पिक ऑफ्स के लिए जा रही है अभी. उनके पास ज्यादा सीसी नहीं है. सीसी के नाम पे उनके पास अभी जेवियर है बट वो शायद से पिक ऑफ करेंगे एनिमी को तो उनके लिए अच्छा होगा. एंड दे गॉट घूफरा व्हिच इज वेरी crowd control hero.
Right.
Crowd control and they got Kadita. Kadita can counter your Xavier.
Exactly. She can gank you from the bushes and also can make a good combination with Kufra. Kufra can knock you up with her skill 1. Yeah, and then Kadita can just, keep you knocked up in the air with her skill 2 while using her ultimate finishing you off. Those rough waves are very rough.
Acha, YP didn't ban one hero.
Yep. I did see that. I think maybe it was their strategy to just not ban one hero and secure Kufra and Kadita for their side.
And Claude got this support emblem, which gives you gold every time you hit an enemy. That's also good.
Is that is also pretty good. He's running with the Inspire, so in the early game he'll probably deal a little bit of more damage using his ultimate, but we'll have to just wait and see how that thing rolls out. Esmeralda is also there in their composition, so that's a pretty strong EXP lane for sure. Now guys are in the game. We're in the land of dawn. It is going to be KPS on the blue side taking on YP, on the red side. Let's see who gets the win.
Franco is going on bot.
Yeah, I mean, he's probably...
is also there.
Yeah, they're just supporting...
Nice hook, man. Nice hook.
A good early game aggression coming from the side of KPS. So, yeah, right now, Claude is just trying to farm up. We know that Clint, he can farm really well, especially when he's up against a Claude.
Clint will hurt you in early game way too much.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That is why probably Franco is staying in the bottom lane because they want their Claude to farm up.
And Bellman get that lethal.
Yes,
so that's a plus point for them.
Yeah, of course, securing a neutral objective is something way better for your own team because it denies the farm to the enemy.
Babysitting right now. I think Franco will babysit Claude for level 4 and so on.
I believe he'll probably be there till Claude gets enough gold so that he can
You can buy
get
Demon
his,
Hunter.
yeah, he can buy Demon Hunter sword and then can use that blazing duet and finish, or zone out Clint. Probably that is the reason. But there goes in Leo mode
Okay, now
finish.
first
Right.
fight,
Yeah,
first blood from Leo Khufra.
that's gonna be Leo
YP.
mode. Probably he should have been the one to get the kill. But okay, Kufra
It's
secures the
okay.
first blood. Something on their hands at the moment, and Clint is going to be the one who's going to get a ton of gold from that tower. Meanwhile, Claude's just probably going to miss up on a couple of minions, so he is a little
And it's,
behind the EXP.
the turtle is up.
Absolutely. Both Tams as well as Esmeralda are just near the turtle, trying to give vision to each of their respective teammates, while Leomord is the one who's starting for it. That's gonna be Esmeralda jumping with the falling star moon. Let's see if she managed to get a ton of damage. Maybe with the dawning light. That's gonna be the rough phase used up by Karita, finishing off Balman, and they're going to secure the turtle as well. Esmeralda reads to run away. She's used up the sprint, and yes, will reach to the safety. Xavier providing a decent amount of crowd control to stop Kufra on the way.
जैसा कि आप लोग देख सकते हैं अभी एस्मेराल्डा इज एस्मेराल्डा थोड़ी मुसीबत में दिख रहे हैं एंड दे हैव अ ह्यूज नॉट ह्यूज बट अ गोल्ड लीड फ्रॉम 1000 गोल्ड लीड और
Absolutely.
बेलमन खाली अभी आपके बफ ले रहे हैं अभी कुछ हो नहीं रहा फिलहाल बट Kadita and Kufra is trying to pick off Belmont.
That is true. That they're probably just taking those creeps away, taking that farm away, because even though
They're just trying to poke Belmont at this point.
yeah, right.
They know Belmont is very powerful in early game. If you lost that early game advantage of Belmont, then it's pretty much you can say useless in late game.
Yes, agreed. Now we're going to be pausing the game probably because there's a pause respect coming in from Kadita. So they're going to probably strategize and see how things are going to go in their, backyard right now. Even though Claude is the one who's being babysitted by Franco, it is Clint who is having the highest farm in the lobby because he's running up with something around 2000 or 2k plus gold right now. He's probably going to finish an item or two in about a minute or so. So that's going to be a good early game advantage coming in for the side of YP. But we'll have to see how they, work along with it, how they suppress Team KPS, how are they going to snowball that small 1k goal lead that they have.
बहुत सही बात कही लेकिन एक और बात जोड़ना चाहता हूँ अगर लियो मोड फेड हो गया इफ लियो मोड इज फेड he can snowball easily.
Agreed.
Why? Because they have Xavier and Claude in their team, and Belmont, which are little bit squishy. If Leomord gets snowball, lots of gold, now they can snowball it easily in the late games.
Right. Because Xavier, he lacks mobility. He has sprint, but okay, that's gonna be a very good jump by Kufra. Balman loses quite some HP, but Franco's gonna go with the ultimate and lethal strike, gonna secure the kill of Clint. That's a good shutdown that they got right now. And,
trying to giving back up. Okay.
That is going to be Karita securing the kill of the Franco, and I don't think so Xavier's going to run away, though he uses the Dawning Light, but that's going to be the triple kill for Leomord.
Triple kill for Leomord. It's 1 for 3 trade.
Absolutely. 1 for 3. Definitely.
Game is going up favor for YP squad.
Exactly.
And turtle is up, and most probably YP will take the turtle right now.
Yeah, they should right now.
It's a huge gold advantage for YP right now.
Absolutely correct. Now the thing is, the thing that you told, that Leomord, if he gets fed, then he'll be deleting those heroes, and that's exactly what's happening right now. Kufra just zoning out Franco at this point while Leomord secures the turtle. They can actually force the team fights at this specific moment. Leomord is with 3.2k gold. He's probably going to finish up his Blade of Despair, and that's going to be a major power spike, that too just in first 5 minutes of the game.
जी बिल्कुल आप देख सकते हैं कि क्लॉड को उनका डीमन हंटर मिल चुका है and most probably he is going for what we call that item,
a golden staff probably.
He's going for critical. I think he will go for critical damage because critical damage Cloud is also in meta right now these days.
Yeah,
with the Berserker Fury and all.
Yeah, I've seen some people making that. I've personally tried that build myself, but I'm
I
not
also,
a very big
but
fan of
that
it.
didn't work for me.
Yeah, exactly. That I'm not a very big fan of it. Like golden stuff gives me a decent amount of damage and the burst potential on him. But let's see. Meanwhile,
Oh,
in the mid lane,
Franco, who?
Kadita.
But he,
Okay.
Kadita used petrified.
Yeah, she
Oh,
did
but
use
Bellman got that
Petrify.
skill.
She
Nice
had no
Bellman.
escape. She had no escape at this point. So Valorant just using that lethal strike, finishing her off. That's another major win coming in for the side of KPS at this point. Yes, Claude is actually going in for the golden staff.
Look at Esmeralda. Look at Esmeralda right now.
She's just 1v3ing everyone because of the mobility that she has right now. Probably going to be finished off as all of the
Okay,
ultimates from
Esmeralda
the
got
side
picked off.
of YP have been used upon her. That's a good pick off. Finally punished for the over aggression that she was showing.
क्लॉड को भी थोड़ा फार्म करने का टाइम मिल रहा है लेकिन क्लॉड को डर लग रहा है कि if someone came and pick me off then my gold will be not there. Clint is on other hand Clint is farmed right now. Clint already got his endless battle, and after endless battle Clint is way too much deadly.
Right.
We're going for turtle. Sabare Esmeralda is left, but Bellman get the turtle.
And the fight has been broken out. Claude going in for some
Oh,
amazing. But that's going to be Khadija using the Patriot along with the rough face. Going to finish him off. Meanwhile, Esmeralda goes in for a 3-man. Al Kupra's going to flicker out of the situation. Leomon's going to run
Esmeralda
away.
is
And
trying to.
yes, that's going to be an amazing shutdown. Esmeralda coming in at the clutch, securing the win. But let's see if Clarity will be able to recall. No, he won't be allowed to, but he will jump over the wall, going back to his tower.
That was a game-changing play. You can say that was a
Absolutely.
game-changing play. It was like 3k goal side, but they managed to put 1k goal difference only.
Absolutely, they caught up on a lot of goal lead at this moment, and the later this game goes, the stronger team KPS will get because they've got the Esmeralda,
They
they've
got
got
the
the
Esmeralda
Xavier,
right.
and they
They
also have
got
the
that
Claude,
cloud. Yeah.
the
And
Demon Hunter Claude right now, and he is probably making the brute force breastplate at this point.
a
Maybe I
nice
don't
hook
know.
from Franco.
Absolutely, and Claw's gonna melt down Sam's right now. Vengeance
Oh,
was popped up, but that will not save him. Meanwhile, in the top lane, Esmeralda is being poked quite a lot by the Clint.
like I told you, that one late hook from Franco and game is different, man.
Exactly, right.
Franco who can change the game.
It definitely can. But there's also one more thing, if he misses the hook, then he becomes quite squishy. So by
Yeah.
talking about squishy, Claude gets wrapped up in the mid by Khadita, probably overextending his stay right now. He does not have the purify, so
Oh
that is
man,
one bad thing for him.
what a hook from Franco, man. What a hook from Franco.
Outstanding play coming in from him.
He's just picking off everyone.
I mean, he
Franco is
sees
a Franco
he
is a
sees
game
yeah.
changer, man.
He sees almost securing another goal,
Almost.
uses the flicker to rush away, but that will not save his life as the
Xavier.
mobility on Leo and Sam's is going to be amazing. Xavier trying to deal a lot of damage, but that's going to be lethal strike.
Leo mod.
Leo, and he will secure
He got
yet
the
another
second kill
one.
also.
Yeah, I mean, okay, Claude will finish him off. He still has the blazing duet, so he might want to rush in if it's possible. He's got the stacks up as well. Let's see. He goes in for the blazing duet. Clint's gonna be taking a lot of damage. Uses the flicker, and that is going to be it from Claude. Does not want to force the issue. There are 4 members to 2 for the side of YP right now, so they're just gonna have to head back to safety. Maybe not. They want to go in for more. Esmeralda going in for the falling star. Moon Kufra charging up a skill 1. That's gonna be it for this team fight. Probably not. This says Esmeralda goes in for a lot of poke damage. Kufra seems to be pretty low. Will retreat. Finally, the disengage. Okay, never mind. Sam's being very low in the fight. Xavier with his ultimate. Not gonna secure the kill though, but रुक जाओ भाई लड़े जा रहे हैं
शांति थोड़ा हो जाएगा.
फार्म कर लो मेरे यार सबके okay so
Esmeralda got picked off again.
Yeah, that she kind of, was not having the vision, but that is a very good pick off from the side of KPS as the fight continues. That's going to be blazing red between three members, but it's going to be deleting the Claude. He will not survive this fight, and they're going for the Lord right away. And that is a major advantage Team YP is going to have right now.
Absolutely. Esmeralda have sustained, but she's kind of weak right now. She have to wait a little late. She need her what the defense item was?
I mean,
Oracle.
Athena,
Her
yeah, she's
oracle.
going
Her
for
oracle.
Oracle. She's going for Oracle right now, right?
Esmeralda need oracle. Other,
I'll,
she get
uh,
that shield from oracle. Okay, pause from Claude.
Yeah, so that's going to be one pause used up by the side of KPS as well. We will then try to figure out a strategy and figure out how they are going to stop this law that's coming in from the mid lane. They've already lost the tier 1, so they do not have the map control that they would want to. And with this specific lord and the Mega Minion waves, maybe they'll be losing those tier 2s as well.
जैसे कि आप लोग देख सकते हैं कि टरेट डिफरेंस अभी बहुत है फिलहाल, क्योंकि तीनों टरेट ब्लू टीम के जा चुके हैं, रेड टीम पे है। एंड अगर लॉर्ड आ गया और मेगा मिनियंस आ गया, अगर इनहिबिटर टरेट तक चला गया तो टीम ब्लू के लिए थोड़ा मुश्किल हो सकता है।
एग्जैक्टली, काफी मुश्किलात आ सकते हैं उन लोगों के लिए। देखना पड़ेगा किस तरीके से वो आगे बढ़ पाएंगे। मैक्स कैडेट इज द सेम कास्टर, आल्सो कास्टेड सीओडी टूर्नामेंट। यस, आई एम द सेम कास्टर, so just serving all my friends out there, all my MLBB fans out there, because yeah, ML is one of my favorite game.
We
So
got 34 watchers right now, so everyone who is watching stream, please show love to the streamer, and management team, please share this video and give a thumbs up on this. So we are back in game again.
Absolutely, that's tier 2 of the mid side. It's going to be chunked down. That's going to be an easy tier tier 2 tower taken out. Meanwhile, Tams is going to focus on that bot lane. Xavier is not back in the match, so that is a massive disadvantage for the side of KPS right now. Though they've taken down the Lord easily, but they're losing on to those tier 2s, so they will not have any control of their own jungle. They will not have any vision game right now. They will be losing on to all of it, and that is going to be a massive advantage for Team YP, because we can see the lead finally growing. It is up. They're up by almost 5 to 6k.
तो 6 तो आप लोग देख सकते कि सारे इनहिबिटर टरेट्स भी गए नहीं है, लेकिन बहुत ही डिफरेंस बन गया अभी इस गेम में। जो 1k गोल्ड था वो अभी बहुत ज्यादा बन गया है। तो अभी फ्रैंको, लेट्स सी इफ फ्रैंको कैन चेंज दिस गेम बाय हुकिंग समवन, बिकॉज़ लेट्स सी इफ दिस फ्रैंको इज अ हुकर और नॉट।
No offense, guys. No offense.
It was just a joke, guys. Come on, joke.
Yeah, for legal reasons, that's a joke. But seriously, you're correct about that, because if Franco lands in a good iron hook, and if he lands it on the Clint or on the Leo mod,
The
then
game is over on
yeah.
that point.
Yeah, then it's gonna be a big GG. Meanwhile, back ScaredYet will stream COT as well. I'm not yet streaming anything, but yes, definitely I'll start streaming also. Probably in the evening. Just want to enhance on my casting skills. So yeah, I will do that too. Meanwhile,
Okay,
yeah.
I will tell you something. This is the first time I'm casting something, okay? So I don't know what's happening. So I'm trying my best, but giving you that support from behind.
Yeah.
But
Don't worry, man. You're doing good. You're doing good. It's fine.
for the
Meanwhile,
first time. Okay,
yeah,
fight
that's
is
gonna be the
going
fight
Franco's
breaking
up.
out. The Franco, who was going to be the initiator, has been initiated upon and has been picked off, giving another advantage to Team YP right now, and they will probably go for yet another Lord. It's gonna go in their favor uncontested. I don't think so. It's going to be Team KPS trying to steal it away, because Xavier is not yet back in the game.
They can't even steal the Lord, man. The Kadita and Khufra are zoning them out.
Yeah,
There's
true.
no
So,
chance for them to steal him.
I mean, there was no chance to steal, but let's see and let's talk about if they have a chance to defend this slot right now. They've got 36k gold, but
Is Xavier AFK?
yeah, I guess Xavier is AFK. He's been AFK since.
Xavier, what are you doing, man? Xavier didn't even got his lightning tension.
I mean,
After
I
lightning tension, Xavier is like deadly. He gives too much damage, but lightning tension is the crucial, that main
yeah,
part of Xavier.
yeah, the core item, the core item.
Core
Meanwhile, looking
item.
at the situation, that's going to be a good hook by Franco. It landed onto Thamus, but Kufra with retaliation gets in a good Tyrant's Rage. They're going to secure 3 kills for none and are going to barge onto the crystal right away. That
And
is going to be
YP
GG.
will
YP are going to get the game number 1.
GG man, GG to both teams. I think something happened to Xavier later in the game, but it was a good try. Nice to both of team. And
Absolutely.
Ryomod getting that MVP and Kufra with that 8.5 KD and Thomas with that 8.9.
Absolutely,
Right.
and Leomord,
The-
yeah, just as I said, is the MVP. Look at the damage. He's done 27% of the damage, so that is the highest for his own team, 41,000. While looking at his,
Claude gave 30% damage from his team.
yeah, and he's the one who actually dealt the most damage in the game. You know,
Yeah,
45,000, the most damage.
it was a,
So
we
yeah,
can't say it was a close call, but I don't know what happened to Xavier. He just went AFK or something. But there was
I
a
mean,
chance.
yeah.
I think there was a chance that they could have defended Lord if Xavier was there. And Khufra was a little bit, Khufra was very aggressive. Khufra just did his ult and everything is wiped out. But GG man, GG to both of team.
Yeah. I mean, the thing was, Cooper was waiting for Franco to initiate. The moment
Yeah.
Franco landed a hook, Cooper was like, it's my time to jump in. And that is exactly what he did, and therefore providing setups to his own team. So that is going to be it for the game number 1, guys. Let's see what's going to happen in game number 2. But honestly speaking, that was very unfortunate
Very good.
since Xavier was not there.
We have 40 people watching right now.
Hey to the audience.
Okay, there's a big surprise for you also. Guess what?
Okay, what?
Hello guys, hello.
You have to cast the next game solo because I'm playing this game.
It's fine. I'm gonna...
Good luck to you also and me also.
Thank you. Yeah, and good luck to you. I'm just enjoying, man. That's the thing about Evil. I enjoy this game. I enjoy the casting.
Actually, I can say something that you guys are enjoying the casting, but I'm enjoying the streaming the video because I'm getting a chance to watch an entire mind-blowing gameplays, guys. स्ट्रीमिंग तो देखना तो दूर की बात है, मजे ले रहा हूँ मैं तो कह रहा खेलना तो मेरे को मन कर रहा कि अब मैं अभी MLB फिर से ट्राई करूँ जैसे मैं पहले खेलता था.
इंडिया में MLB का अभी और बढ़ेगा मेरे हिसाब से, बिकॉज इंडिया में पबजी के मुकाबले MLB अभी बहुत छोटा सा हम कह सकते हैं, लेकिन लोगों को इतना पता नहीं है MLB के बारे में कि क्या होता है. अगर उनको एक बार हुक हो गए ना वो लोग, तो MLB is way too good.
Yeah.
ScaredYet, can you get in the lobby?
Yes. I mean, I can't see any invite. I can see you that you are in the lobby. I just yeah.
I'll ask Yero to.
तो जितने भी ऑडियंस देख रहे हैं ना भाई, मैं एक ही चीज़ बोल रहा हूँ, इतना माइंड ब्लोइंग गेम प्ले ऊपर से इतना माइंड ब्लोइंग कास्टिंग देख के ना मैं फिर से अपना MLB शुरू कर रहा हूँ. पूरा का पूरा जाता है ScaredYet के ऊपर. जिस तरीके उन्होंने कास्टिंग कर रहा है ना भाई, माइंड ब्लोइंग लेवल की कास्टिंग मेरे को देखने को मिल रहा है.
अरे thanks man, I'm flattered.
तो चलिए अब यहाँ पे मैच सेकंड भी स्टार्ट हो चुका है. कास्टिंग में मैं करूँगा नहीं, मैं अपना सारा कास्टिंग फिर से ScaredYet के ऊपर छोड़ के जाना चाहूँगा. ये पूरा मैच आपके ऊपर, आप कंटिन्यू कर सकते हैं.
Thanks man, thanks. I'll take over. So just one thing, what's going to be the name of the team on the blue side? Right side is probably Leo. What's going to be on the blue?
Okay, so let me check it. The second team, it's Leo eSports versus
hello.
V Karbi.
Hello.
Yeah.
जी.
There is so there will be a rehost of match. Rehost because the four channel will ban it, but this is already started, so we rehost the match.
वॉइस
Right. Okay.
कुछ सुनाई नहीं दे क्योंकि वॉइस ब्रेक हुआ है लिटरली.
All I heard was the fact that he said that we're gonna rehost the lobby.
Okay. Because they didn't ban the four heroes, I think. चैट सिस्टम में उन्होंने अपने शायद हीरोज बैन नहीं करे, इस वजह से शायद रीहोस्ट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं.
Yeah, probably that's gonna happen. But let's see what's the draft going to be at that particular point of time.
जी
Because
और
um,
जी इस टाइम पे मैं कहना चाहूँगा वो ये लॉबी शायद वैलिड हो या ना हो, बट इस पिक और इस बैन की वजह से आपको काफ़ी एक आइडिया मिल जाएगा कि वो किस तरीके के बैन और किस तरीके के पिक्स करने वाले हैं उनके अपोनेंट्स. तो ये उनके लिए स्टडी करने का काफ़ी अच्छा अपॉर्चुनिटी है कि लॉबी वैलिड बट पिक एंड बैन शायद वो आइडिया लगा ले थोड़े बहुत.
possible. I mean, I don't think so. Leo are going to be serious about that. You know, they're showing a Layla, and they have logged in a Saber as well. So Saber into the jungle, I can agree, it's pretty viable for the early game. But for the late, I don't think so. It's going to be very easy to get the pickoffs from him because the anti-chase is there and the defense is there. But Layla, quite surprised. We'll have to see. As there's already Dairath logged in by the side of Ikami as well as Louis and Hylos. So that's going to be some good early game burst damage combination. And we'll have to wait it out and see how it's going to go forward with. We'll probably see some invades in the early game. We're going to probably see some outstanding yin yang reactions. And we know that Louis has been buffed and it's मचा ही है यार वो पूरी फील्ड के अंदर इस टाइम पे. But side by side, Kagura as the answer for the Louis. So that's a pretty decent pick in my opinion though, because she can dive in pretty well. She's got the stun, she's got the mobility as well as the burst damage. God
ScaredYet?
bless you. Yeah.
ScaredYet, just an FYI that we'll be rehosting the lobby, okay?
Yeah, sure. I got that heads up that we're gonna rehost the lobby. So I'm just
Okay.
still gonna have fun with the draft. I'm gonna
Yeah. Oh, we forgot to do the text bans. That's why, okay?
right.
Okay, I'll be heading out. Bye.
Right. Sure. So, yeah, getting back into the match, Ziggy as well as Yin have been banned out, and that's going to be Hanabi logged in by the side of Leo. So, the marksman strategy probably going to, go in for some outstanding burst damage in the late game, and we might know that maybe they're just trolling, they're just having fun, time of their life. Hey, let's pick Hanabi, let's pick Layla. No, Hylos not going to stand in front of them. He's going to use his ultimate just to run away while seeing his life going out of his lungs. But let's see what team we coming going to lock with. They're going to go with the Hayabusa as well as the Irithel. A decent composition coming in from them. Since they've locked with the Hayabusa, they're probably going to go in for that pick-off style. And Angela's going to be the final pick coming in from the side of Team Leo. So the drafts are in front of us. I really think that just because of the solid tank and a solid front line, Team Mikami have a great advantage. They have the front line in form of Hylos. They've got the diamond potential with the Dairoth as well as with the Hayabusa. They've got an amazing burst damage, the form of Irithel and Louis. So Louis being immobile hero, we know that she can deal a ton of damage right from the get-go. All you need is a freaking level 2 and boom, you're just gonna barge in, gonna go in with throw those yin yangs on their face. You're gonna ask them, and how's that my man? While looking at the side of Team Leo, they don't have a solid frontliner, so I don't know who's gonna go in and do the initiations. It probably is going to be the Saber. We'll just have to wait it out and see as we're in the land of dawn and we're gonna witness how the fight is gonna go. Though it's not going to go, we know that it's going to be a rehost. So one of the side is probably gonna surrender. And we've got to wait for another 5 to 10 more minutes. It's probably 1 minute time in a custom lobby to surrender. So we're gonna probably see some of the funny recall spams coming in from those teams. Kagura crying, showing that crying emote. They're just gonna have some fun. Yeah, that's probably what they're gonna do. Okay. Meanwhile, Crystal getting a big win in the top lane, finishing Layla off. Oh my goodness! Just imagine a girlfriend killing her boyfriend. I mean, Kagura finishing off Hayabusa. And yeah, so yeah, they're probably gonna just rehost the match, and I'm gonna make a big announcement for you all as well. Probably does not matter that much, but yeah, I'm just gonna make it in the rehosting time. So that's gonna be the surrender. We're gonna host match again. We're gonna have the draft again. So we're gonna break it down when that happens. Stay tuned to the stream, guys, and hit that like button. Also, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and yeah, keep on supporting. Keep on supporting everyone. They're so good people, you know. Just bringing these tournaments, screens in front of us, so that we all can enjoy. Hmm. Okay, so yeah, we're just all waiting for the rehosting. Make sure to stay tuned, everyone, and yeah, stay tuned to the stream because it's just fun.
या मैं
And get
वापस आ चुका हूँ आपके साथ जुड़ते हुए, बट मैं एक चीज़ तो
welcome back.
कहूँगा भाई, आप रीहोस्ट की बात तो आगे, लेकिन उसके बाद भी आप जब वो गर्लफ्रेंड बॉयफ्रेंड वाली बात कर रहे थे ना, मैं यहाँ पे लिटरली हंस रहा था। मैंने कहा भाई ये है होस्टिंग कास्टिंग लेवल का। मैच वैलिड नहीं है, बट फिर भी जो मैच का जो कास्टिंग का जो लेवल है वो टॉप नॉच रखना होगा, वो तो भाई फिक्स है आपका। अब मैं सोचो अगर आप
I mean-
यूटी में स्ट्रीमिंग करने आ गए तो क्या ही मज़ा आएगा आपके स्ट्रीमिंग देखने में।
Yeah, I'm really glad that you guys think that way, honestly. But yeah, I will try COT streaming too. I'll not only stick to one game. I'll be honest. I'll be playing almost all the games like Apex, be it PUBG, be it ML, be it COT, Pokemon Unite. All these games are in my phone, and I'm going to play all those games. So, मजा तो बहुत आएगा, seriously. Because at the end of the
खेल
day,
के ही
yeah.
मज़ा आता है। ये नहीं है कि किसी एक पर्टिकुलर गेम को पकड़ या दूसरे गेम को हेट करने में वो मज़ा नहीं आता। हाँ, गेम खेलना है, सारे गेम खेलो, मस्ती नहीं है।
Absolutely. That's the fun of the game, yeah. Like, what's the point of playing a game if you can't feel it? If you guys are,
Exactly.
yeah. If
But
you guys are
मैंने
watching the finals, I use this whole phrase in the finals of COT.
सीओटी का देश का मोबा ज़रूर बना दिया, बट देश का मोबा अकेला सीओटी नहीं है, उसके अलावा भी देश का मोबा है। तो यहाँ पे
Yeah.
बैन टैक्स पे दिखते जा रहे हैं। तो 1-1 और वैलेंटीना हमें लियो टीम की तरफ से बैन देखने को मिला है, और एक लिंक बैन हुआ है, एंड सेकंड आई थिंक
Let's see. Let's wait. Banning out that Valentina and 1-1, I believe it's a pretty good strategy, especially for the early game if you're going to look at it. Because Valentina, we know that her ultimate is absolutely disgusting at this point. You can copy the ultimate of your opponent, and if you've got the more skills, then yeah, you're gonna at the end of the day, just kinda, you can say, use those skills side by side. So that's a pretty annoying whole kit that Valentina has right now. And Julian and Ling are gonna be the final ban. So 1-1, Valentina, Ling, and Julian. These four heroes are gonna be the text bans that we're gonna witness right now. So yeah, these four heroes can't be picked up. So let's see. Julian and Ling. I believe Julian has received a nerf in the recent patch notes. So yeah, he's got his kit and all. It's pretty decent, but I think so that people have now kind of learned to play along that hero, and Julian has been banned out yet again from the side of blue team. Let's see. Yeah, by the way, make sure to hit the subscribe button, guys, and hit that like button as well side by side. Share the stream so that your friends can also come in and join in and enjoy this amazing match right now. Atlas banned out, so that's a good target ban coming in. He's got a good whole kit of fatal links. You can go in, pick up 5 people from your whole team and land them in your own, in between your whole team. So that's a good amount of CC that he offers. Hansa's gonna be target banned out as well. So probably, in my opinion, maybe they just don't want to see those jungle steals that come once you pick up a Hanzo. So that might be the whole target of this whole game, probably just taking away the jungle potential. While Beatrix is going to be the final ban, the goal lane marksman we know uses 4 weapons. That's a pretty good tool for that early to mid game aggression, and the ultimate that she has. Oh, geez, the Nibiru's passion. 4 ultimates at the end of the day. Now that's going to be the Dairoth picked up by the side of Team Blue. They're gonna keep their draft same as we saw, but let's see what Team Blue has to offer this time. Are gonna secure the Brody, so they've already logged in a marksman for their side. They're showing the Akai. Edith is also pretty fun. You know, she's been buffed as well in the recent patch notes, but they're gonna lock on to that Akai. Now we'll have to see if this Akai goes as tank or probably is going to go in the jungle. We never know. The last minute spell switch can happen at any possible time. Blue is gonna be locked in again as well on the side of Team Blue, as well as the high loss. So they're gonna keep their draft same, just as we saw. So they've got a good composition of early game burst as well as the sustain. Hylos also has the revitalize, so that means it's gonna just drop it in the middle of the team fight and it's gonna be like, hey guys, let's heal! Let's enjoy the HP coming back from the spell. Now let's see what Team Leo is going to lock in for their first phasing of drafting. H, Lilia, good choice. They secured the cargo the last time, but they're going to lock in the Lilia. So we'll have to see how they play along with this hero. She's got a good mobility. She can bait out skills with her ultimate. And of course, can deal a ton of burst damage in those team fights. And if she targets Louis, it'll probably be very difficult for her to, dodge those shadow energy bombs and, try to land in her yin-yang reaction. And Koopa will be banned out. Target ban coming in from the side of Leo, and a good hero who can play very well against the Brody in that MM lane. So just banning him out, not letting them pick this hero at all at this moment. Meanwhile, Team WLF final ban coming in from their side. Let's see, they can ban out a jungler or maybe a fighter as well. They're gonna ban away the Yin, which fulfills both of these roles, but majorly played in the jungle. So yeah, it's a pretty good ban. Can take one hero away with his ultimate. So a decent ban coming in from both these teams. Guys, type in the comment section who do you think has the better draft up until this point, and maybe you can almost guess the picks, what they're gonna pick right now. Yuzhong is going to be logged in for the EXP lane against the Dairoth. I believe he has a pretty good advantage, though if Dairoth lands up his second skill, then it's gonna shred a lot of armor for Yuzhong, and he would need to land in those skills. If he miss it, then he's gonna be in big trouble. Let's see who's gonna be the jungler as well as the marksman for the side of Team WLF. They are showing the Roger and the Erythiel. They did secure the Erythiel, and we know mid to late game potential is outstanding, but they're gonna lock in the Bruno. Bruno was also buffed a little bit a couple of patches ago, so we know he is pretty strong if played well. He needs to farm up, build up the Endless Battle, build up the Berserker's Fury, and then he can land in those critical strikes. Plus his skill 1 stacks up pretty well, as probably gives him the attack speed if perfectly stacked up. The final pick for the side of Leo will be the Karina. So the draft has been done. It's in front of us. Guys, type down in the comment section right now as well. Who do you think will win this match? Will it be Team Blue or will it be Team Red? Honestly, if you're gonna ask me, it's pretty tough to decide at this point, because if Team Blue plays in for the early game, because their strength is that early game, then they'll be able to push in a good snowballing advantage against the side of Leo. But they need to play in with those invades. They need to jump in the jungle of Karina. They need to disrupt her farming, because if that happens, then they will be giving an advantage to their own jungler. That's going to be the black belt for now, using that Roger, and we know even he is a good early game aggressive hero. That's a full early game composition up against a good scaling mid to late game composition, I would say. Lilia, though, she's got a good amount of burst damage in the early game as well. Plus, we know that there's Karina and Akai. Brody is going to be that late game hero. Both these teams have kind of got the similar composition right now. So we'll have to see which one of them will actually come out on the top. It totally depends who gets those early pickoffs and early skirmish wins. Lilia and Akai just trying to figure out where Roger is. They want kind of slow down his farm, so to give Karina the advantage that she needs in the early game. Both these junglers are gonna, rotate, start from their red and gonna rotate towards that blue. Meanwhile, Bruno gonna be in some troublesome situation in the bot lane. We'll probably see a good early dive coming in from the side of Team Red. The Brody is gonna get the early lead, probably gonna get the early farm. Lilia just waiting there, trying to stop the retreat of Bruno, and that is going to be a good pick off from the side of Team Red, getting them a man advantage in that bottom lane. Brody chunking down that gold from the bottom lane tower, already taken half of it. So yeah. Um, Meanwhile, looking at the current situation of the map, just as we said, Yuzhong will probably have a good advantage in his lane. Is bullying the Tyroth right now and is providing a good early game rotation. Now Lilia's gonna try and get some gold in the mid lane, but she is just level 3 right now. So first turtle is gonna come up. She'll probably have a disadvantage. Meanwhile, the aggression in the bottom lane still continues. Roger wants to go in, probably charges in way too much. Hylos is also there, but they're just gonna fall back right now. 4-3. Good disengage from the side of Team Red. Meanwhile, Turtle is up. Roger's gonna go in for his buff rotation. Red has the priority and they're going to move towards that lane. Meanwhile, Yuzhong zones out the Tyroth and he's got the EXP advantage that you as an EXP laner need against your jungler. So just bullying that has got the range advantage against the Tyroth. Meanwhile, the turtle has been started by the side of Team Red. They're going to have the advantage just as we were talking about. And if they manage to snowball this lead, then it's going to be pretty difficult. Tyroth might be picked off. Meanwhile, Hurlos was the one who got the knock up. He's got the glorious path vein, so I don't think so. Dive in would be good, but the Hurricane Dance is also there, so they probably might want to go in with it. He goes in, and his teammates are falling up. Finally, that's going to be the chain. CC Halo is going to be picked off, and Akai will survive with dot HP. So that's a good win for the side of Team Red in that top side. Meanwhile, that's going to be K9 as well as Brody in the bottom lane, the Lilia and the Brody. They're going to force down that bottom tier 1. Probably going to be a massive disadvantage for Bruno as he gets bursted down. Lilia goes in for the black shoes. Throw on a part memory for the kill secure to take another one. While in the top lane, Akai wants to go in. He wants to pick off Roger, but he does not have his ultimate up yet. So that's going to be him just providing support to Yuzhong so that it does not fall. Right now, in all the lanes, the clear-cut advantage is coming in for the side of Team Leo. They push down their bottom tier 1. They're probably going to switch the lanes. Yuzhong's going to come at the bottom side while Brody is going to go into that top lane. But for now, Yuzhong already down half his HP. Still, he doesn't have the Black Dragon form. So it might be, I believe personally, a decent choice if Dialoth wants to show in some aggression. But nope, he's just going to play it safe. Knows that the Petrify is still up, so just gonna be defensive. Gonna farm up right now. Louis secures the Clock of Destiny right off the bat. 4 minutes in the game. Let's look at the items from both these teams. Roddy's gonna go in for the Blade of Despair. Still gonna take in some more time to actually get that item. Yuzhong is going for that 4x, some early game. Meanwhile, in the top side, that's going to be a good pick off Hurricane Dance coming in. Dara's going to be deleted. And now the lane priority is for the side of Team Red. Karina as well as Yuzhong picking off Bruno in that bottom lane is not at all having a good day. 0-3-0 is his score. Brody securing the Blade of Despair, so it's gonna give him a massive advantage, a massive lead in this game. They're pushing in all the towers. Mid is being pushed by the Lilia right now. Already down half his HP. Roger does not want to go in and clear the wave. The turtle is also secured by the side of Team Red. The vision control, the vision game is being won by Leo. So, that's the only probably reason I could see they're actually having the advantage in this matchup. They're gonna push the top side as well. Brody is very fat, like very, very fat. If he jumps in the team fight, that is going to be them winning in the pick off. A guy going in for some amazing Hurricane Dance, who could not get that lock up in, but Roger goes in for the Lycan Pounce. Caught up badly between two people. Is gonna go retreat using his ultimate, so that's good mobility coming in and smart use of those quick fingers. Him going in for the retreat. That is going to be Brody trying to get a couple of stacks in on Louis. Bonaparte private does not secure a kill. But now things seem to be difficult. That's gonna be Dairoth caught up. Lilia as well as Yuzhong securing a good kill. Meanwhile, Roger wants to go in for the flank. Black Shoes have been used of restoring the HP of Lilia, and they will have to retreat. They do not have the man advantage. Brody securing a good 1v1 kill off screen in the top side on Bruno. I really feel like that's Team Blue are being picked off one by one again and again. Their positioning is not very good. Plus, the way Team Red is rotating, knowing where to go and where to pick people off, that's amazing. Like literally amazing. They're going with some good rotations as well as focusing on the objectives. Top tier one as well as bottom tier one have been pushed down. Meanwhile, mid one is probably going to be pushed in again by Brody because we can see him rotating towards the mid. Meanwhile, in the bottom side, some poking in coming in by Lilia. That's probably all Glorious Pathway used up just to slow down the enemies. And okay, they want to go in for the initiation though. Go getting in some damage on the Yuzhong. Meanwhile, Hylos going in on the Lilia. Black Shoes are yet available. Brody coming in, securing the kill on the Dairo. That's going to be Hurricane Dance used up as well, securing yet another pick off for their team. Lilia going in for those Shadow Energy Bombs and is going to flame shot kill Lu Yi. Amazing victory coming in for the side of Team Red yet again. And they're going to go in for yet another turtle already up by 7,000. They're going to go in for more Petrify. Used up by Yuzhong. Bruno going in with the Inspire, trying to get in some good hits, but not picking up his balls, so not going to get in those critical hits. And that is going to be another big win for Team Red as they secure the turtle and have the priority in each of the lane. They're going to go into the pause right now as it's been requested by the side of Team Blue. Maybe they want to figure out their own strategy and they want to get in the coordination that they've been missing since the starting of the game, and just have to wait it out and see how things go right now. They need to somehow get it kicking in because they're in the deficit. The lead is almost going to go and reach the 10k mark. They're up by 8k already, and the Lord's priority is also going to be with Team Red because they have the control of the map. They have the access of the full jungle. The Louis Hylos combo is not working out properly because of the mobility that Team Red has at this point, and we just have to wait and see how things go, how they can try and come back in this match because it seems very difficult. Very difficult. Brody is extremely fat at this point. They'll somehow have to get their synergy. If they don't manage to do that, then they're probably gonna have a big loss in their name, and no team wants that. Everyone's coming here to win the game, and that's why we're gonna witness maybe a possible comeback by the side of Team Blue. Akai is getting in some good setups for his team. I'll be honest about that. He's going in with some good hurricane dances, but we'll just have to wait and see how well he can manage to pull it off this one more time because they want to focus down on those tier 2s. They've taken those tier 1s already. Now it's the time for those tier 2s to fall. Unless it's Team Blue who are going to be defending it. Lilia going in for some good amount of damage. It's actually crazy to see Dairo being melted just like that. Let's look at the items of both the teams. Bruno has already secured the Berserker's Fury. Meanwhile, Brody going in for the endless battle after securing the beauty as well as the malefic roar. So that's some good amount of burst damage being left top side. Lilia, that's not good. The shutdown coming in. No more Black Shoes being allowed to use. Akai running away with the Hurricane Dance and a good pick off for the side of Team Red. Finally, they're redeeming themselves and are going to go up in farming somehow, lowering down that goal lead, bringing it down to 7k. But Yuzhong wants to go in for more. He goes in, deals a dot of damage on the Bruno, and the Shashan's gonna give him the kill. He takes a ton of damage from Louis, but is gonna use the Black Dragon form to retreat as Hylos is trying to chase in. No more Tonopart Memory available, and that's going to be Brody chunked down very low. But the Rogers, like it was, did not land, though it landed on Akai. It's going to be the Dairo securing the kill. Meanwhile, Yuzhong trying to shut them down. Roger securing yet another kill, but that is going to be Karina securing the double, taking the lives of 4 members of the side of Team Blue. Team Red are on a roll and are gonna take the mid tier 2 tower while Lilia cleans up the bot lane and keep Hylos as well as Bruno engaged. And that is how perfectly you play this game, how you bring those pushes in Just 5 more seconds for the Lord, and that is going to be Team Red with the priority, with the whole vision, with the control over the whole jungle. Team Blue, they're just caged in right now, just in their bases. They can't move out of their inhibitors because they know if they do, they will be picked off. Louis secured the Lightning Transient right at this moment, so she is going to deal a ton of damage now because of the passive that item offers to you. But Roger is low on farm. It's just 5k gold that he has, while Brody is by 8k, and that's going to be another pickoff coming in. They're going to take the life of Louis first. Karina with the unstoppable. Akai is the only one who has used up his ultimate. Now Lilia goes for the tone apartment. Oh, okay, that's a good tone apartment made by Brody, catching the Bruno off position, finishing him off as well. Bottom lane's tower passive has been used up, so one wave has definitely been cleared. But two members already down for Team Red. Though both of them will come alive, but the farm difference keeps on increasing. It's 10,000. 4 to 16 is the kill difference, and we can clearly see how well Team Red is playing this whole game. Holy moly! Just a skill one and an ultimate is enough to finish Louis off, and that's going to be a flicker ultimate used up by the Panda. Gonna get Dyro out of the picture, but he will fall himself by the hands of Bruno, and Bruno securing yet another kill. That is some good burst damage, and probably Team Blue have overstayed. Lilia goes up for the black shoes, resetting the skill as well as the whole charges, and they are trying to take the life of Phylos. The Bruno wants to barge in. He's using his dash aggressively, does not have the ball yet, so no more crits, while Lord is coming in from the top side. All the tier 2s and the tier 3s are down for the side of Team Blue, but they will manage to defend this Lord just because of the fact that, you know, the sheer amount of burst potential that Team Red has right now is amazing. Team Blue has defended. That's going to be Brody being chunked down quite low, though. He will use the turn apart memory. Lilia is the one who's going to secure the kill, and they're going to force them. Team shot. I can see that miles away. I can see that coming. That kill was absolutely stunning. Minions are going to come in from each way. Brody is not there though. He's gonna come in. He's gonna try and chunk down the crystal as well, just taking the buff. Minions are on the base. They're trying to take the base away. Hylos is quite low. He does not have the immortality right now. Karina going in for the aggressive play. The Louis gets the Akai. That is some good burst damage, but the base has been cleared. So no matter how hard you're gonna try, no matter how hard you're gonna pick our people off, we are gonna take the crystal, and that is the game. Team Red securing a big win. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna say one thing, guys. You know, I'm actually, I'll just announce it on stream. I don't think so many people know it, but yes, I am committed. It's off. It's just a little personal. Yes, I am committed right now, and yes, my girl is also watching the stream. Just want to say to you that I am proud of you, no matter what. Let's jump back into the game. That was a really good match coming in, and Brody dealing a ton of damage as well as securing those towers. We can clearly see the tower push coming in from him, though Bruno tried to do the same, but he could not, you know, match the level of Brody at that point because he was so fat. The BOD, Malefic Rod, the Endless Battle, that's just too much burst damage at this point. So Brody farming up in the early game and then carrying it to the mid game was a perfect play coming in from the side of Team Red. With those beautiful setups as well as the Yuzhong, he held his lane against the Dyro, so that is also really good. Dyro could not get the early advantage, and that EXP lane once was shut down, it became very easy for them to rotate, get the advantage, get the man advantage in, and, you know, secure those big wins. Karina doing a good job at jungling, good job at farming, knew the objectives were the turtles, secured them, went in for the Lord as well, secured it. Lilia did a very good job of zoning everyone out, though Team Blue tried their level best. Their composition was also early game, but they could not get in that combination in. You know, Hylos Louis with those magic damage and the yin yang, while Roger with the Lycan pounds. This could not land in those combinations. Plus, they lost on both of their lanes, so that was the only reason why they could not come back in this match. But all in all, a pretty good game coming in from both the teams. Really enjoyed it a lot. But you guys, please stay tuned because we are going to be right back with yet another match that you're going to enjoy a lot. So please hit that like button as well as the subscribe button. Show us your support and type down in the comment section whatever you think, whatever the advices you have, and how you want to see MOBA pursuing further in our nation because we really want ML back, man. I mean, at this point, someone just start change.org and bring ML back in India. I'm gonna sign it with 5 of my IDs because everyone wants that. Everyone wants to play this game, and I'll be honest, they want to play it competitively.
नो एक्चुअली मैं भी कहूँगा कि मोबा का फैन बेस इंडिया में काफ़ी ज़्यादा है, अगर आपको पता है नॉर्थ इंडिया साइड मोबा का फैन बेस ज़्यादा है.
True, man. Like I really love that, from the community that even though it is a banned game, but because we're still seeing so many community tournaments as well as people who are supporting us a lot. So I really love that. Really, really love that.
जी, और अभी ऑडियंस कह रहे हैं कि आपको थोड़ा आराम करने की ज़रूरत है, जब तक अगला मैच स्टार्ट नहीं हो थोड़ी देर के लिए आप आराम कर सकते हैं, क्योंकि आपकी कास्टिंग एनर्जी है वो देख के माइंड मज़ा आ जाता है कि मैं तो ये सोच रहा था कि मैं क्या बोलूँ, मैं मैच देखूँ या आप इधर मैं स्ट्रीमिंग देखूँ या फिर मैं मैच को प्रॉपरली विजुअलाइज कराऊँ. मैं तो इसी में कंफ्यूज क्या करूँ. आप फिर सोचते नहीं, मैच मैं बाद में आराम से देखूंगा, कास्टिंग पूरा मेरे चैनल पे ही है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं है, बाद में आराम से मस्त बैठ के एकदम एंजॉय करके पूरा मैच एंजॉय करूंगा.
Thanks, man. Thanks. Means a lot. I'll be honest, means a lot.
और फर्स्ट ऑफ ऑल जो नाइट्रो प्लीज कमेंट्री मैं करना तो चाहता हूँ, बट मुझे MLBB का लिटरली मुझे MLBB का 1% भी नॉलेज नहीं है. मैं क्या बोलूँ, मुझे ये तक नहीं पता कि हीरो कौन से है. मुझे सिर्फ कुछ पता है, जहाँ तक मैंने खेला था तो वहाँ तक हीरोज़ मुझे पता है, तो उनके मैं थोड़ा बहुत बता सकता हूँ. लेकिन नए हीरोज़ मैं पहचान ही नहीं पा रहा आइकन देख के कि वो हीरो कौन सा है, तो मैं कास्टिंग बिल्कुल नहीं करता. हाँ, COT में अगर होता है तो मैं COT में ज़रूर ट्राई करूँगा.
It's also a fun game, honestly. A very fun
एग्जैक्टली,
game.
आई एंजॉय अ लॉट व्हेन मैं पहले खेलता था MLBB. मेरा पहला मोबाइल MLBB था, तो स्टार्टिंग डेज में मैंने काफ़ी इन्जॉय करा. मैंने पहला फ़ोन भी इसीलिए परचेज़ करा था कि ताकि MLBB खेल सकूं. मैंने और कोई काम के लिए नहीं फ़ोन लिया. मैंने कहा भाई मुझे MLBB ट्राई करना है. दोस्त को फ़ोन में खेलता था, एक देखता था उनको खेलते, मेरे को बहुत मज़ा आता था, तो मैंने कहा चलो MLBB ट्राई करते हैं. अब फिर फ़ोन लिया तो MLBB ट्राई करा.
Hello, guys.
हेलो.
Yeah.
So today, today is the last match, na?
या
So on
थर्ड
the
मैच इज द लास्ट मैच.
yeah, on the left we have TBS, that is Team Broken Souls, and on the right we have why Mizos are so pro. Okay. Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Team Broken Soul versus why Mizo are pro.
Lovely. So we're gonna witness an amazing match yet again. I guess I have casted for Team Broken Souls.
So, can you tell me what is your what is the name of that person, your special one, that you are saying you are committed with that person? I want to know the name right now because I'm reading the chat, so I can identify who is the lucky person of ScaredYet.
I'll be honest. She does not comment. She gets embarrassed. She's more like shy kind of person. I'll try and ask her to actually comment down. Let's see if she does or not. I know you're watching. Please comment down at least. Like show the support so that these people know who you are.
Don't be scared. I am not scared. He is that scared guy. I'm not scared. I am very lovely person.
I mean, yeah,
I wanna
I'm
bonk
just...
ScaredYet. Sorry bro, but
wow. MLB India. Nice.
Sorry bro, but we don't have any special Discord link. This is just for ourselves, so you can ask organizers to give you the link, or if they are allow you, so you can join us as well. Nitro is OP boy. Thank you Harsh bro, thank you. So I think the third match is going to be start, and they are planning to ban Thamus, Xavier and Julian is going to ban for the match 3.
I see.
So this time I will try to casting with you a little bit, so I can learn a lot from how you cast in your official matches. I learn a lot from you. So by casting you this time. So I hope I can learn a lot from you, so I can apply this much casting skills in my COT community. So I can help them to grow the COT.
Sure, man, sure. No worries, no worries. I'll be really glad if you join me now. Valentina is going to be the first ban from the side of Team Broken Souls. We know how amazing she actually is and the potential that she carries. So a good ban from their side and probably just lowering down the mid lane hero pool for the side of Mizo's are so pro, but they're gonna take away the Balmond. So what are your opinions on the Balmond ban?
I don't know yet. When I used to play Balmond at that time, Balmond is not as much useful heroes, but right now as Winter give me the guidance of the current meta. Them, Balmond is not. I think right now is in meta, so they are trying to ban the meta heroes, and because they don't know the opponent's ban, so they can't target right now. So they should be banning the metas right now. So yeah, according to
Absolutely.
metas, Balmond is a very good banning right now.
I
Balmond,
totally
okay.
agree. Yeah.
So I think that one is I can't see the name because I don't इनके आई हाँ सिसिलियन का मुझे पता है, ही काफ़ी ब्रोकन मेज है, रेंज डैमेज इसका काफ़ी अग्रेसिव आता है, जिस वजह से वो टीम फाइट में एक तरीके से रेंज में रह के पूरी टीम को स्टैब्लिश काफ़ी अच्छा रेंज डैमेज देने में काफ़ी यूज़फुल होता है। तो ये काफ़ी अच्छा बैन तो यहाँ से आया है, ये पिकिंग के
Okay, by the way, you asked me to comment us, so yeah, I just commented in the comment section. Here comes my late comment.
ओके
You can
लेट
go
मी
ahead.
गेस
You can see that.
okay
It's
okay
going
okay
up the
okay
side by side.
no I got it, here comes my last late comment.
Yeah.
I got it
Yeah. She's actually behind in the stream though, so yeah, it's it's okay.
I hope
Let's jump back into the ban. Yeah.
I hope I can meet you in future. We can get together like you with Reinhardt as well. We can meet someday in future. I hope.
Oh man. Looking forward to it. Honestly, looking forward to it. Now let's look forward to the ban and the drafting picks that we're gonna see in front of us. Beatrix as well as the Sicilian, they're being banned out. So Beatrix, I believe it's a good ban. For the gold lane, you're gonna get the priority. You're gonna get the marksman probably that you want. There are Clint is available in the options as well as there is the Brody that we just saw in the last game how well he played.
काफ़ी ब्रोकन हीरो लगा मुझे भी, काफ़ी ज़्यादा जो रेंज डैमेज जो एबिलिटी जो इसका डैमेज था वो मेरे को काफ़ी ज़्यादा ब्रोकन लगा, और इसने जिस तरीके से उनका गेम प्ले आया था काफ़ी ज़्यादा यूज़फुल था अपने टीम को गोल्ड गैप बनाने में। यहाँ पे एस्मेराल्डा का अगर आपको याद है, मैंने मैच 1 देखा था, काफ़ी ज़्यादा 1v3 में वो किस तरीके से हीलिंग फैक्टर का यूज़ करके आपको इजीली सर्वाइव कर रहे थे। 1v3 में भी काफ़ी माइंड ब्लोइंग यहाँ पे भी गेम प्ले में देखने को मिल सकता है। और पास्ट टाइम मेरे को पास्ट का जो याद है, यहाँ पे अगर मैं बोलूँ ये क्या नाम है, हाँ क्लॉड और कागुरा दोनों ही काफ़ी ब्रोकन हीरो है। क्लॉड एक तरीके से अगर मैं MLBB COT के लैंग्वेज में बोलूँ, एक हयाते मानते हैं इसको इधर का, और कागुरा जो है वो भाई 1 में किसी को भी इजीली मैजिक डैमेज से डिस्ट्रॉय करने में बहुत यूज़फुल है।
Yes, plus उसके बाद जो stun होता है वो भी बहुत ज़्यादा कमाल का होता है, and we know how she just goes in, lands her ultimate, uses a stun, lands in another ultimate, and you get bursted down within seconds. So looking at the first phase of draft, Franco, Esmeralda, and the Kagura. So I believe a good combination of both tanky as well as the pick-off potential coming in from the side of Mizo or Sopro, while the Broken Souls securing that Claude along with the Daroth, making sure that the gold lane is pretty strong along with the EXP lane variation where they've got the early game damage and a good amount of dive and burst potential. While securing the Eve, we know that the whole range of the real world manipulation it's pretty huge, and you get a lot of slows. Plus after the Ice Queen wand, it's like you can't even walk. You can't even walk. You're just stunned at a specific position. So Bass will be the Atlas along with the Karina, a good tank ban since Mizo Sopro secured the tank for themselves. They're going to deny a one to Team Broken Souls, and Atlas is a very good one at that. And we did see in game number 1 how well Atlas initiated, so that was a really good play from him. Now, what do you think about the draft coming in from the side of Broken Souls?
दोनों ही टीम की तरफ से तो मैं जहाँ तक प्रीवियस एक्सपीरियंस के अकॉर्डिंग मैं बोलूँगा, अभी करंट एक्सपीरियंस मुझे नहीं पता, प्रीवियस एक्सपीरियंस के अकॉर्डिंग ये है कि दोनों ही टीम काफ़ी ही ज़्यादा अपने पिक्स कंफर्ट पिक की तरफ काफ़ी ज़्यादा वो प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं, और ये काफ़ी अच्छा है कि इस टाइप के मैचेस में आपको कंफर्ट पिक नहीं भूलना है, कि आपको मेटा भी याद रखते हुए अपना कंफर्ट पिक लेना है, क्योंकि मेटा एक तरीके से अलग पॉइंट है। कंफर्ट पिक अगर आपके पास आया, आप नॉन मेटा हीरो से भी आप इजीली उस गेम में आ सकते हैं अपनी टीम के लिए।
That is true. At the end of the day, the draft is over right now. It is going to be the Broken Souls going with the Lancelot in the jungle along with the Belirik. Now, Belirik's ultimate was reworked a little bit. First it used to immobilize the enemy, but now it taunts them. So I believe that is a little better, because now his passive can be utilized while he uses his ultimates. So he is going to be much more viable in those team fights. But looking just at the draft, what do you think? Which team has the upper hand?
No doubt, I love Franco, so I will go with the Franco team. I don't care who is it. If there is a good Franco, there is a one good hook, they can change the entire game in late game. So there is a chance, if a very good Franco in your team, if there is a very huge chance that you can come back or win the entire game with a massive points of kills and massive range gaps. So I hope Franco show me that kind of gameplay that I want to see right now.
Yeah, each one of us, we want to see those iron hooks coming in no matter what, no matter how far they are. We just want those flicker hook combination as well as those ultimates, just so Team Red could engage. So why Mizo is so pro? They're going with the Paquito jungle. Now we're in the land of dawn, everyone. It is going to be Team Blue. That is Team Broken Souls taking on why Mizos are so pro. The mid lane priority is probably going to be of Eve. She has got a good wave clearing, and now since there are 4 minions in the mid wave, it makes them pretty easy for them to actually rotate. They can clear it up, they can quickly rotate. Lancelot gonna be stunned. No, he won't be stunned, just they're taking some damage by the umbrella of Kagura.
और अभी तो मैं इतना कहूँगा कि जितने भी क्या है मीज़ो के फैंस हैं, और जो जितने भी ये कौन सी टीम है, टीम ब्रोकन सोल, दोनों की जितने भी सब भाई दिखा दो कि तुम्हारी टीम कौन सी टीम के सपोर्ट में हो। अब मैच में इतना ही है, अभी मैच के अब मैं जितना है मैं अपना मोबा का एक्सपीरियंस यहाँ पे यूज़ करूँगा। जो भी टीम है मेरे को दिखता है कि टॉप में काफ़ी एग्रेसिव बनाते हुए टॉप का टावर भी निकालने की पूरी कोशिश कर रहे हैं। साथ में ही बैकअप भी हमें यहाँ पे देखने को मिल चुका है, साथ में बैलेरिक का बैकअप या फ्रैंको का पहला किल हमें देखने को मिल सकता है, बट चाहते हैं कि क्लॉड यहाँ पे फ्रैंको को पकड़ सके। कैन बी पॉसिबल, यहाँ पे क्लॉड ने फ्रैंको का पहला किल बहुत ईजीली, बहुत ही स्मूथली यहाँ पे पहला किल निकाले, और वहाँ से देख सकते कितनी ईजिली वहाँ पे एस्केप भी हो सके। साथ में ही आई डोंट नो व्हाट इज द हीरो नेम, बट दे आर वेरी ट्राइंग टू डू इज यूज हिज एबिलिटी वेरी वेल। सो यहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छा एस्केप एक किल के साथ।
Absolutely. So that's a pretty decent win coming in for the side of Team Broken Souls. But the farm lead, I would say it's a dead even, just 100-200 gold differential, then that's all. Claude is still level 3, he's just going to hit that recall button. Nathan is the one who's having the advantage in the top lane for now. Esmeralda up against the Dairoth. We know that Dairoth can actually win the lane against Esmeralda, but if Esmeralda uses her mobility, uses that skill 1 properly, dodges the skill 1 of Dairoth, then she can win the game. Now Lancelot is going to be securing that battle. A good steal coming in, the ultimate coming, connecting, finishing off the Paquito. The fight continues, and it is going to be a big win for the side of Team Broken Souls as the secure 2 lose 1, but I would say that was an absolutely stunning turtle steal by Lancelot.
काफ़ी अच्छा स्टील था, और यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि एस्मेराल्डा ने जिस तरीके से एंगेज लिया, एक टर्टल भी अपनी टीम को सिक्योर तो नहीं करवा पाए, आई थिंक सिक्योर करवा दिया है। आई डोंट नो वेयर टू सी इट, बट आई होप
Lancelot ने लिया था ब्रो, Lancelot was the one who took the turret.
ओके, सो नहीं सिक्योर। एक्चुअली मुझे अभी यहाँ पे पूरा मेरे को समझने की कोशिश करा कि कहाँ पे क्या चल रहा है, बट हाँ मैं ट्राई करूँगा कि नेक्स्ट टाइम जो भी मैच होगा उससे पहले मैं काफ़ी ज़्यादा स्टडी करके, अभी मैं थोड़ा बहुत स्टडी करके ही आया हूँ, ज़्यादा टाइम मुझे नहीं मिला, नाम इतनी इजीली यूज़ नहीं हो पाए। अब यहाँ पे देख सकते हैं कि लैंसलॉट ट्राई कर रहे हैं कि अपना फार्म इजीली करे, और यहाँ पे फ्रैंको का सिक्योर होता है, लेकिन फ्रैंको ने अच्छा फ्लिकर का यूज़ करके अपने आप को यहाँ पे सेव कर लिया है। बॉटम साइड अगर आप देख सकते हैं, यहाँ पे एस्मेराल्डा बॉटम में प्रेशर देने की पूरी कोशिश तो कर रहे हैं, बट यहाँ पे उनको पता है भी इतना ज़्यादा प्रेशराइज नहीं करना, बस मिनियंस है उनको क्लियर करके सिक्योर रखना है।
Absolutely. Since you've got the wave priority in that lane, you can rotate pretty quickly, giving the number advantage to your team. Now, better might be hooked. We have to see how well Franco plays. He's constantly looking for the Eve. no matter where he actually is, he's just trying to get either a hook or an ultimate on Eve because he knows that Eve is the priority right now. They need to shut her down. Meanwhile, in the bottom side, we can see a fight breaking out. That is going to take a ton of damage. Franco is also here for the support. Will he land the iron hook? No, I don't think so. Kagura playing it pretty aggressive. That's going to be a good hook on the Lancelot. Meanwhile, the bloody hunt connecting. Lancelot will run away, but Darrot was the one who was picked off in that fight. That's a good trade coming in for the side of the Mizo R Pro.
यही मैं बोल रहा हूँ, जो हुक अभी यहाँ पे देखने को मिल रहा है, यही हुक को बोल रहा हूँ। अगर इस तरीके के अगर हुक कनेक्ट हुए तो यहाँ पे नो डाउट क्या है, मीजोस की तरफ ये पूरा मैच पल्ला हमें भारी होते हुए दिख रहा है। और यहाँ पे बॉटम का टॉप का टावर भी मीजोस ने इजीली सिक्योर कर लिया है। यहाँ पे क्लॉड के अल्टीमेट की तरफ से यहाँ पे चांसेस है, यहाँ पे ही इनको अच्छे तरीके से बैंड 10 का इन्होंने किल सिक्योर कर लिया है। मुझे हीरो नेम नहीं पता, लेकिन हाँ मैं आईजीएन पढ़ के उनका टारगेट बोलूँगा कि बैंड 10 का यहाँ पे 10 एलियन यूज़ नहीं हो पाए, लेकिन उनका किल यहाँ पे सिक्योर हो चुका है।
Yes, that is true. I mean, he made a Wind Talker as his first item and was fighting up against Demon Hunter Claude. So that was pretty obvious that Claude's going to win that trade-off. And now real world manipulation has been used. The plans for taking for the turtle. Meanwhile, Paquito's going to be traded for no one. And an amazing kill spree for Claude. They are going to win those team fights. Esmeralda is trying to sustain as much as she can, but she has to run out of that situation because Claude is dealing a ton of damage, and another big win for the side of the Broken Souls. The way that they won that team fight, Give using the real world manipulation, Lancelot securing the turtle, giving the shield to all of his team. That is absolutely amazing.
एग्जैक्टली यहाँ पे अभी किल्स और गोल्ड गैप में अभी यहाँ पे द ब्रोकन सोल्स काफ़ी आगे, नो डाउट। अभी यहाँ पे उनका गेम प्ले भी काफ़ी अच्छा, लेकिन ऑब्जेक्टिव की अगर मैं बात करूँ, टावर्स में अगर मैं आपको बात करूँ, टावर्स के मामले में द मीजोस इस यहाँ पे काफ़ी आगे है। वो मेन ऑब्जेक्टिव उनका फोकस है कि टावर क्लियर करो, गेम फिनिश करो, कोड डिस्ट्रॉय करो, गेम फिनिश करो। यहाँ पे बॉटम में फ्रैंको का एक हुक काफ़ी अच्छा में देखने को मिल चुका था, बट यहाँ पे इजीली वहाँ से जो डेट्रॉय था वो इजीली यहाँ से एस्केप हो चुके हैं।
Absolutely, and right now the things seem pretty difficult for the side of Mizo is Pro. They are in the farm deficit now. Kagura going in for that Umbrella's damage, will not secure it, but Claude is the one who's going to secure a kill on Nathan in the top side. That is going to be a pretty hard time for Nathan. He is making the Scarlet Phantom, so going in for the critical build. We don't usually see it, but yeah, I think so. It's going to work out, but it's going to require a lot of late game. Plus the Berserker's Fury as well, because that is the core item in this specific build, which is going to give you a decent amount of burst damage.
आई थिंक यहाँ पे जो है मीजोस ट्राई भी करेंगे कि यहाँ पे वो लेट गेम की तरफ जाए, क्योंकि उनको पता है एस्मेरल्डा लेट गेम में काफ़ी ज़्यादा उनके लिए यूज़फुल हो सकता है, जैसे उनका टैंकी बिल्ड थोड़ा बहुत था। और फ्रैंको के हुक्स भी लेट गेम में कूल जो शटडाउन का जो टाइमिंग हो, जैसे वो ज़्यादा होगा उनके लिए ज़्यादा यूज़फुल होगा उनकी टीम के लिए। और यहाँ पे डेट्रॉइट का ईजिली 1v4 में उन्होंने सिक्योर कर लिया है मीजोस की तरफ से। अब यहाँ पे टॉप में देख सकते हैं टर्टल की तरफ यहाँ पर सिक्योर करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं, बैलेरिक हेल्प के लिए आ चुकी है। यहाँ पर टर्टल भी उनको मिल जाए, क्योंकि अपोनेंट की तरफ से मेरी तरफ से लैंसलॉट के लिए यहाँ पे कोई दिक्कत नहीं है। लैंसलॉट ने इसलिए यहाँ पर टर्टल को भी सिक्योर कर लिया। गोल्ड गैप बहुत आगे आ चुका है, यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट 3K का गोल्ड गैप आ चुका है, बट ऑब्जेक्टिव में 2 टावर में यहाँ पे मीजो आगे है, बट 1 टावर यहाँ पे BTS ने भी यहाँ पे इजीली निकाल लिया है। आई डोंट थिंक सो इट्स अ TBS, सॉरी।
Yeah, the Broken Souls. Now, why Mizo is so pro traded that top tower for the bottom lane tower, so they're kind of equal. They are 1 tower ahead right now. They've secured 1 more tower on the side lane, but they've been losing the Nathan again and again. He's going 0-4-0, and it's going to be really difficult for him to come back from this situation onwards. That's going to be a 4v5 fight, and an amazing hook landing in on the eve, finishing her off, and Droids connecting. The last shot will secure a kill on Kagura, going in for some amazing dashes combination, because they will have to retreat, but I don't think the Cloud's going to allow that, and they will take him out as well, while the Franco trying to walk it off will not be allowed to do so. A 1-for-4 trade favoring the side of Team Broken Souls, and they're now going to take the mid lane tower as well as focus down on that bottom lane, increasing their farm lead up to 5,000.
काफ़ी अच्छा अग्रेसिव यहाँ पे फ्रैंको का, मैंने फ्रैंको ने हुक तो करा, बट उनकी तरफ से बैकअप क्यों नहीं मिला? बैकअप अगर प्रॉपरली मिलता 4v5 यहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छा मैच चल रहा था। और क्लॉड का भी हेल्प जो बैकअप था वो काफ़ी लेट टाइम तक उन्हें इजीली यहाँ पे 2 किल तो सिक्योर कर सकते थे, बट उनका लेट गेम जो उनकी टीम का जो डैमेज उतना है नहीं, बिकॉज गोल्ड गैप यहाँ पे ऑलमोस्ट आप देख सकते हैं 4K का गोल्ड गैप आ चुका है।
Absolutely. You know, the thing is, if this game goes into the late game, it's definitely just marksman versus marksman at that point. It's going to be Claude versus the Nathan. Whichever marksman falls in the team fight first, their respective team will lose. Right now, Dive has been forced to flicker out of that situation. We might possibly see a good gang coming in. Franco has got the hook ready. Kagura is just going to run away with the Rash Umbrella Flea. Let's see how things go on forward right now, because Nathan is still going in for some attack speed at this point, probably going in for the wind of nature to survive the blazing duet of Claude, and he will probably be able to do that now. Esmeralda tries to zone Eve out. He has used a sprint already, so it might be possible to pick her off in the next possible team fight that team Y Mizo's Supro might force out. But right now, Dyrod between two people trying to get some damage on the Esmeralda. They're just poking out, they're just testing the waters right now. They want to get one mispositioning. They want to go in and punish that one mispositioning. Nathan going in for those tax squad with the burst damage. They will finish him off, and the Nathan has fallen. Now comes in the ultimate of Eve as well, slowing everyone down, and that is going to be Esmeralda trying to zone her off, but cannot do anything. Two people have fallen for the trade of one, and the Lord will be started by the side of team Broken Souls.
एग्जैक्टली 1 किल के भी आप फिर अगर लॉट मिल गया, काफ़ी अच्छा यहाँ पर ट्रेड। और देख सकते हैं बीच में एक बार क्या हुआ, मिनियंस ने टॉप का टावर भी उनके लिए सिक्योर कर लिया है, तो वहाँ पे टावर ट्रेड भी काफ़ी अच्छा उनकी तरफ से हमें देखने को मिला था। द ब्रोकन सोल की तरफ से रोटेशन जो वो काफ़ी अग्रेसिव रोटेशन देखने को मिला, वो दिख रहे थे कि वो ड्रैगन लॉर्ड को स्कोर करने की पूरी कोशिश करेंगे, वही हुआ। उन्होंने इजीली पहले किल निकाला, जैसे ही दिखा कि आउट नंबर है, अब उनके पास ज़्यादा चांसेस है लॉर्ड निकालने का, तो इजीली उन्होंने लॉर्ड की तरफ टारगेट के लॉर्ड को भी सिक्योर कर लिया। और उसी भी यहाँ पे टॉप में भी मिनस ने इजीली उनके लिए टावर भी सिक्योर कर लिया एक।
Absolutely, and the Roar is going to barge in from the top side as well. Right now, the positioning for the side of Y Mizo's Supro seems pretty aggressive. Esmeralda just using the falling star moon, not catching anybody. Lancelot's just going to run away with his mobility. They'll have to, just go back at this point. They have to defend their tier 2s as well as they've got to clear that Lord. Because as long as that Lord stays right there, more Mega Minion waves are going to come in, they're going to stack up, and they're going to, knock onto those inhibitors. And that is something Y Mizo's Supro need to avoid, because they cannot manage to take on one more blazing duet coming in from this Claude. He's going in crazy with his burst damage right now. Already has the golden staff, now has the Claude, the malefic roar as well. Nathan just needs to somehow get in that damage. That's going to be the real world manipulation. Back level will be deleted with the blazing duet, the whole wombo combo coming in by the side of team Broken Soul, securing everyone. Just Esmeralda running in her crystal. That is going to be the game. Broken Soul winning the match.
माइंड ब्लोइंग गेम प्ले, वन साइडेड डोमिनेशन। स्टार्टिंग में ऐसा लग रहा था कि वाई आरसो प्रो वाली तरह से उनका तो थोड़ा बहुत पल्ला देखने को मिला, लेकिन जिस तरीके से एंड में द ब्रोकन सोल ने गेम चेंज करा, पूरा गेम्स द ब्रोकन सोल जाता दिख रहा। गोल्ड गैप हो या टावर डैमेज का डिफरेंस हो, या फिर आपके यहाँ पे मैं बात करूँ किल्स की भी बात हो, सब कुछ यहाँ पे ब्रोकन सोल्स ने टॉप नॉच अपना गेम प्ले सिक्योर किया। अगर आप डैमेज की अगर मैं बात करूँ, जो उसे दिख रहा होगा सबसे ज़्यादा डैमेज 40% अगर मैं आपकी बात करूँ, यहाँ पे एस्मेराल्डा ने पूरा का पूरा डैमेज दिया। 40% इज़ नॉट अ स्मॉल अमाउंट, से ह्यूज अमाउंट। उनकी टीम का हाईएस्ट डैमेज 40%, उनकी टीम के आसपास का डैमेज भी किसी का नहीं। तो यहाँ पे काफ़ी अच्छा है, दोनों टीम ने खेला है और तीनों मैच यहाँ से हो चुके हैं।
Absolutely. I mean, look at the team fight participation of Esmeralda. It's 83%. That is quite a lot. But looking at the side of Broken Souls, Claude with 27% damage and Lancelot with the 25% damage, making sure that the backline was always cleared. Ben 10 was kept shut since the starting of the game. He could not get even a single kill or an assist, was still on the process of making a Berserker's Fury. That was the main reason why Team Broken Souls gained that advantage and got on top in this match. So that is going to be the game now, and hand it over to you, Nitro. Please carry forward with the ending of the show.
थैंक यू वंस अगेन, थैंक यू ScaredYet फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस एंड इतना अच्छा मैच हमें दिखाने, इतना अच्छा कास्टिंग। तक हम कास्टिंग सिर्फ ऑफिशियल मैच में देखा, यहाँ पे हमने सामने कास्टिंग सुन के गया था ना, नेक्स्ट लेवल, एक मज़ा ही आया है। अब लेट्स सी, अभी यहाँ पे जो है सारी इन्फॉर्मेशन हमें रिसीव जाएंगे, तो अभी यहाँ पे आई थिंक आज के तीनों मैच यहाँ पे इजीली क्लियर हो चुके हैं। तो फर्दर अपडेट्स के लिए अगर हुआ तो फर्दर अपडेट्स इनके जो भी गेम्स होंगे वो अभी अगर होंगे तो जी।
Yeah, that's thanks, man. Thanks a lot. By the way, just gonna ask you guys to hit a follow and follow me on Instagram, the Psychopath Freak, and subscribe to my channel as well. Side by side, subscribe to Nitro Gaming so that you can see me here casting in both of these channels.
एग्जैक्टली। और जी एक मैं पॉइंट बोलना चाहूँगा, बस आपका कोई सोशल मीडिया या फिर चैनल का कोई लिंक नहीं था, जिस वजह से मैं टैग नहीं कर पाया आपको। बट इन फ्यूचर अगर नेक्स्ट टाइम अगर आप फिर से अगर मेरे को मौका मिला आपको साथ कास्टिंग करने का, तो डेफिनेटली सबसे पहले मैं आपसे कांटेक्ट करके आपके सोशल मीडिया प्लेटफॉर्म के लिंक्स पक्का ले लूँगा, जिससे कि आपको भी जितने भी सपोर्टर्स हैं वो फॉलो करें, क्योंकि MLBB में ScaredYet के फैंस काफ़ी ज़्यादा है। कोई माने या ना माने, मैं कहूँगा ScaredYet के फैंस काफ़ी ज़्यादा है। मैं लिटरली अब आपका फ़ैन हो चुका, जिस तरीके के मैंने कास्टिंग आपके देखे हैं, तो मैं कहूँगा लिटरली मैं आपका फ़ैन हो चुका हूँ।
Thanks, man. Thanks a lot. Like, thanks a ton, and I really appreciate it. I'll surely land on whenever I'm free. Just hit me on WhatsApp. You already have my number.
श्योर ब्रो, श्योर, एंड थैंक यू वंस अगेन फॉर ज्वाइनिंग अस। यहाँ पे ScaredYet हमारे साथ जुड़े हुए थे। अगर फ्यूचर में कोई और मैचेस होंगे डेफिनेटली MLBB के लिए उनको कांटेक्ट किया जाएगा। एंड COT में भी अगर कोई मैचेस आएगा, जैसे कि COT में एक टूर्नामेंट चल रहा है, अगर वो रिज्यूम होता है तो मैं ScaredYet को डेफिनेटली अपने चैनल पे फिर से उनको लेके आऊँगा, स्पेशली अपने व्यूअर्स के लिए।
Sure, man. I'll be really glad. I'll join in definitely. Chalo, thanks for having me, man. Thanks a lot.
Thank you
I'll be
for
signing
your
off now,
joining.
guys.
Okay, bye bye.
Yeah, I'll be signing
See
off.
you,
Bye
bro.
bye.
See you.
Good night.
Good night, bro. Thank you for your support.
Anytime.
One second, guys. बस 1 second. हमारे साथ अभी तक कोई जुड़े नहीं है, तो मैं 1 मिनट देख लूँ कल का क्या अपडेट है। ओके, हम अभी आपको कल मिलेंगे, क्योंकि कल भी हमारे आगे के मैचेस है वो आपको देखने को मिल सकते हैं। ओके, कल भी आपको हम सेम टाइम पे मिलेंगे। कल के मैचेस के सारे जैसे रिसीव होंगे मैं अपनी कम्युनिटी पोस्ट में मैं डाल दूंगा। और आज इतना सपोर्ट करा उसके लिए थैंक यू। आज के लिए ScaredYet हमारे साथ जुड़े, तो ScaredYet तो यहाँ पे साइन आउट ले चुके, तो मैं भी अभी अपने स्ट्रीमिंग से साइन आउट लेना चाहूँगा। थैंक यू फॉर योर सपोर्ट, जितने लोगों ने भी यहाँ पे सपोर्ट करा, थैंक यू फॉर योर सपोर्ट। सी यू टुमारो एंड बाय बाय। साइन आउट गेमिंग फ्रॉम नाइट्रो।